All right. It is Good Friends, Good Games, and it is episode 73. March 7th, 2026. Dude, we're already in March.
Yeah. It's March, baby.
Oh,
really
that is, look at that. That looks wrong.
Does my camera look a bit weird?
You look zoomed
yours
out.
and mine.
Zen looks fine, though it has a bit of a hole right there that needs to deal with.
Oh, hold on. Is this,
There's... What are you doing?
Okay, here we go. I have fixed it.
Yeah, fixed it. What did he do?
I extended it.
I
out.
am now slightly bigger.
You're slightly bigger.
Yeah.
Are you okay there, Zenith?
Zen just got a hole in his mouth.
I had to donut.
Zen, you got a
has
little something just like
Zenith has a whole
there. So
Zenith
either
has a
lick
whole
your lips
box.
or wipe it off, bud.
Zenith has a whole box of the cocaine donuts.
The cocaine.
What is like
Yeah.
The cocaine
Cinnamon
donuts.
donuts.
Well, ooh, he's got the fancy.
I was
donuts.
not eating someone's ass that had cocaine in it.
Wow.
It's cinnamon
Oddly
sugar.
specific, but all right.
They fit all of that in their ass?
Also, I don't know if you can see it. Morgan's showing all her settings.
Oh my
there on
god.
her
Oh,
webcam.
I know what the problem is. Hold on. That's what it was.
You're on the
Yeah,
right
there's-
screen, bud.
No. I have the
there we go.
I had the Discord window popped out,
Oh.
but I didn't have it full
Cool.
screened.
But now I'm like over here.
Oh.
And now I'm over here. Where am I? I'm not
Okay, let's just
sensing
take a
anymore.
few minutes to fix this here. Let's spend the whole pod fixing this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I realized
And
it
then
was my
just do this.
problem.
All right, here.
Yes.
Here,
yeah, Eric's
I'll
the
fix
problem. Yeah.
It's my
There we
problem.
go.
There we go.
This is as
See?
close as I can get, technically.
Okay. That's okay.
Welcome to the Good Friends. Good Games. Oh, hi, Davey.
Yeah, look at
Are you down there right now, Davey? Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, you might need to edit like a whole bunch of this out.
no,
Or keep
I'm
like
not
those little bits
I'm not
in the pod.
editing any of this out.
Oh, okay.
So let's make it loud and clear here on this episode, considering we are now live and everything. These are the gentlemen that go ahead and make my editing job a lot harder.
I didn't
I'm
make us restart the
innocent.
recording. I would never do that.
This is peak. More of this, please. This is the kind of pod people
This
have.
is
This is the
peak?
content people are
Ooh.
asking for.
Now we must play a peak in order to celebrate.
Peek it out.
Yeah, we're peeking it. We're peeking it.
All right. Oh my God. Do
God.
you have that thing that's floating around, Morgan?
No, my throat's been dry for like the last 12 hours or
I mean-
something, I think.
Some of the Pokemon do float around, so is that what you mean?
Yeah, no, we got all right. So sorry to have missed the actual scheduled date of this. We had
Good.
some last minute stuff come up, personal matters, etc. Also I got sick, and I have not been
Ugh.
sick in a good minute. There is some weird, nasty like cough/flu thing that's floating around. It got Pow
Nasty.
twice.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
Well, she is Pal's a carer, isn't she? So
Yeah,
that
she works
probably
like in
would
a
have
care
got her more.
facility.
Yeah.
And she got it the first time, and then she cleared up, and then out of nowhere it happened again. So I think she caught like the mutation of it. And then,
Yeah.
Mm.
The
like
only
the-
explanation.
yeah, like back to back, and I was like, good Lord. And then it finally hit me. It didn't hit me that bad, but it was enough for me to take me out for a day. And I was like, I can't. You ever get that feeling when like you're sick and you just don't want to work or do anything?
Oh yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
I can't function. Like I feel miserable. I have a headache. I'm like hot. I'm cold. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this today. So
Mm.
I took a day, and then I had some unfortunate stuff come up in life, and then I'm trying to recoup. I am trying to put myself back on track, and we're getting there. So
yeah.
things are getting wild in the world right now. If we don't see you guys over here in the U.S., thanks for listening and everything. Because we're on the brink of World War III. So thanks for listening. And like Morgan said a couple weeks back, you can all go and bang on my grave and show your respect for me.
I have
Bang
one
on a
suggestion.
grave. Is that necrophilia?
Yeah.
No. That would be my body,
free
not the grave.
Sperm where you're laid to rest.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I thought he was gonna say we were going to dig Eric back up and do that.
Yeah, that would be not good.
Only if
all
we
right?
need more material. Just so, be like Weekend at Bernie's it.
Yeah. Hey, guys! You're only allowed to dig into my asshole when I'm alive.
How deep are we gonna dig?
Jesus Christ!
Just like how deep can we go?
I do not have any donuts up there, sir.
You never know.
Yeah, your cocaine donuts.
My cocaine donuts that we've
Yes.
smuggled
Maybe
into
that's
my
how
home.
Maybe that's how Zen makes the donuts. Just like
That's how he makes the donuts.
that's how he makes the donuts. Put cocaine all over it. There
Demi
you go.
is in the chat here and says Zen is all about ass today.
Ash. It's his favorite part of the body.
Yeah, I poop
mean-
out of it.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
He literally shits on it all day.
Not in it, but
Well, all of it, out of it.
out of it. Okay.
Shake it all about.
Anyway, on to a less disgusting issue here.
Yeah.
I am starting to feel the effects of AI bullshit.
Oh no, your company.
No, that ship's already here. All right, that Titanic has already landed.
It's already hit the iceberg straight ahead.
So if you've been following along, computer hardware is getting ridiculously stupid expensive now to purchase.
Yes.
And I'm starting to follow all the, system administrator Reddits and all this kind of stuff, right? And the hardware costs on a company corporate end is just out of control.
Ooh.
And not to say there's probably some crazy price gouging going on right now. We're talking like some 300% increases in hardware costs. Now, keep in mind, a server for a corporate, enterprise, tens of thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Now it's hitting upwards of like $40,000 to $60,000 for the same thing.
Ow.
So that's very, very, very bad. But I'm starting to feel the effects of it at home because I read the article where it said like Western Digital, the hardware company, is, out of stock or out of production capability for 2026, yada, 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 yada. Production's already sold, same shit we've been hearing for the past 2 months. So I was like, oh shit, I don't have any hard drives for the server back here in case one dies. So I went to my source and I went and put an order in because I'm like, I need to do it now. Otherwise, I don't want to be in a really bad position like 6 months from now. This thing has 12 terabyte drives. I buy them refurbed from a place. And when I bought them like 6 months ago, maybe more like a year. When I bought them a year ago, they were about $150 each.
Yeah.
The one replacement that I just bought, same thing, $250.
Wow.
Ooh.
$100 increase.
$100 increase. And I was like, well, that fucking sucks. So I just ordered the one and I hope to survive until, what are we going? 2027 is when this whole thing's kind of projecting. More like 2028.
That's the projection.
2028 is the projection for all of this bullshit to slow down.
I mean, it depends on who survives when the bubble does burst, really. At the end of the day.
And then I was starting to think about that whole thing too. And I was like, the hardware issue when the bubble bursts isn't going to be the big problem. It's going to be all the fucking fake investment money that's just floating around, propping up this whole thing. That's going to cause an economic catastrophe.
What do I call it? It's like the circle of, I don't know. What was I call it? What's the best way to describe it? Because they're basically just looping money around each other, aren't they?
Right. Yeah.
And
They're
that's
just,
how
it's all
working.
just like money just being floated around to the same rich people.
Yeah. And eventually, like, something's going to give. Essentially, that's what's going to happen at some point. Something's going to give, and bleh, pop.
I hope it doesn't equivalent to the 2008 housing crash, but this is not going to go well when this whole thing bursts.
All I have to say, if it does happen and everything becomes cheaper again, I'm buying.
Oh, you're going to be a big investor, huh?
I am waiting for the bubble to burst, and I'm gonna like get an all new like freaking PC parts. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing that. I'm going AMD as well.
AMD?
AMD. No bullshittery there.
No bullshittery in Dill's house.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go get my
the
apartment
freshly
in Canada.
painted house.
Yes, Dale's house is freshly painted and it looks nice and it looks fresh.
It looks clean, doesn't it, guys? It looks so much cleaner.
Did you find anything weird in your forbidden crevices in the home?
Define forbidden crevices.
You know, we talked about these like back when Everest was on with us, about those areas that never get cleaned in a house. Baseboards, you know.
No baseboards. Didn't find any baseboards.
Couch cushions.
The couch cushions.
Couch cushions were okay on. I don't know. I found like odd bits and pieces here and there, you know, just like little things. When I moved this shelf out of the way, this bit right here, I used to have like a flag here with like names on for people who donated to St. Jude. When I pulled this out, I found a bunch of names just like had fallen down from the flag just like behind here.
Long forgotten names.
Long forgotten names of people who donated to St. Jude. And then the main big thing is that I got like a tub of like paste to fill in holes in the wall.
Oh,
you know, that have been like bumps and everything like that. It was full when I started repainting the house 5 months ago. I used the whole thing. On like the entirety of every single room in the house.
How many holes did you drill into your walls?
Not in my room, not including my room. There was quite a lot of like just like, you know, cracks here and there. There was like there was like cracks here and there. There was like bits that were just kind of like looked like they needed like a bit of, you know, work and stuff like that. Also, you see that cupboard right up there?
Yeah, I didn't know you had a cupboard.
Yeah. Well, that used to contain a water tanker for the previous central heating in the house, basically. Okay. But when the council installed the new one, that water tank got removed and that was just an empty cupboard, basically. So I've repurposed that cupboard as extra storage for all my older games, basically.
Okay.
You know? I got some like Gorilla Glue filler paste, basically. Sprayed that into all the holes in there, basically, let that set. I repainted the whole thing, and then I've like put all my old stuff in there, pretty much.
There's no pipe in there, right? Like there's
no pipe in. That's all. It was all removed. In the when they removed the previous central heating.
That's the last thing you need is some like random pipe that was kind of still up there, and then you get a leak. Nah, no good.
No. All that's also now filled up with like, you know, Gorilla Glue paste now, so it's like
Gorilla Glue.
Nothing can. It's Gorilla Glue filler foam. Basically,
like,
you know, like the expanding foam that you just like, you know, can squirt into it, and then you just like.
Oh, is that the stuff that they ship PCs with? Like they spray it into the.
No, if
you haven't seen that
PC,
stuff, it's like packing. It's like a packing foam or whatever, but it like they spray it in there and then it like fills up or whatever it is.
Would that not damage the PC parts?
I mean, I don't know exactly how they're doing it.
I don't know either.
Because it doesn't, it's like, it hardens.
It does harden. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a foam.
That's what this does. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did post the results of my room in the chat like a few weeks ago, didn't I? Mm-hmm. After like, because my room took about 4 days to do in total.
Do you feel like a new man in your room now? Like, do you feel like
everything just looks cleaner and nicer? The navy blue wall that I painted that came out really well and stuff, and like I put the lights on the wall. The light strip that I had was like 5 meters. It says it's 5 meters long, so I thought it would be enough to go all the way around the wall, but it wasn't. So I put it in between the shelves that I put in, basically. So that's where you can see the why it looks brighter in my room, because I've done that pretty much. And then the shelves were a bit of a bastard to put up because I had never put on shelves before in my life. So this is like new thing to me to experience. I got the drill bits, so I was able to drill it and everything like that. Well, the thing is that compared to American homes, British homes are brick. They are solid brick.
Shit.
Yeah,
it's all straight masonry.
Yeah. Yes. So, like, I had one drill bit to make the initial hole, and then I had another drill bit with, like, a flat top that's designed to drill through brick, basically. And it took me, like, a good number of attempts to, like, get the hole deep enough so that I could put the little like filament bits in, so I could put screw the brackets in for the shelves, basically.
Nice. Look at you.
That
You're
was
a regular. You're a regular handyman now.
That was like a 4-hour job, I think, in total, because of how like difficult it was for me to do and everything, something like that.
No.
And the lights.
Home DIY. Home DIY is not measured in time; it's measured in beers. Was that a 3-beer job, a 2-beer?
I had no beers.
You had no beer? Well, shit.
Wow.
I just drank water. That's it.
Oh, see, you got to measure it in beers.
Yeah, I think I just drank like a water and stuff like that, and then once those were up, there was a lot of freaking dust I had to freaking clean up after that as well because of like how much mess it all made. So that's when the Hoover came out and stuff.
Well, look at you. You're a regular handyman now.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I also put up a curtain rail in the other room as well with the same drill. So, needed
You're
that.
practically
that
remodeling the whole house. Look at you. Like, you got to give yourself some credit. You did a lot of shit.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It was like a 5-month project that like I finished, on my week off from work, basically.
Jesus Christ.
I bought some week off from work.
It's all up to code, people. Don't worry. It's all up to code.
Yeah, it's all to code. It took me 4 days to finish my room, and I spent the last 3 days of my week off from work resting, basically. So, yeah.
Good work. Morgan, what have you been up to?
So not exactly in the same vein as Jill, but I have been doing a bit of house cleaning. So like I've been straightening up my room, and the laundry room was kind of a little bit of a disaster. So I straightened that up, and then like I clean it because there's like a counter next to the washer that had like a bunch of dust on it.
Ooh, there's one of the forbidden crevices. The forbidden crevice, one of those ones. Or like the stove.
Dust?
No, like between the stove and the stove and the counter, there's always a gap there where shit falls down. And then there's one like the washing machine to the counter. What'd you find?
So I can't actually get into the crevices on either side of the stove. I don't even know that I can get anything in there to actually like clean next to it, but I did at least sweep under it.
Out? Can you pull the stove out?
That I don't know. I haven't tried.
I would recommend trying that to see what you can find under there. Because I remember I had to, when we replaced the washing machine, I had to obviously pull that out, and underneath there you could see like all the freaking like bits of crap that like the freaking people who worked on our kitchen left. Like bits of like brick and like just like destroyed floor and everything like that. Yeah. So I was before I put the new washing machine in, I just like get all that crap out of under there.
No, that shit sucks. Like you pull it out and you're like, oh god, and it's just like random shit that falls under there.
Yeah.
The stove, food you drop that rolls under there.
Yeah. I found a minstrel in one room.
A what?
It's so imagine like a chocolate Smartie but double the size. That's a minstrel in the UK.
A minstrel.
Yes.
Oh,
okay. Look up. I think they're called Aero minstrels or something like that.
Minstrel. I gotta look this up.
Let me find it for you.
I'm already on it. Let's see here. Aero.
I can't remember if it's Aero or if it's something else. Minstrels.
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh no, Galaxy Minstrels. Sorry, Galaxy.
Galaxy Minstrels.
Galaxy Minstrels. Yes, Galaxy is a chocolate brand in the UK.
Oh.
Yeah,
they're
basically they're basically like Smarties but without the outer shell, and they're just all chocolate basically.
Yeah, I was gonna say they look like M&Ms without the colored coating.
Yeah, literally, and they're double the size of like them as well.
Oh,
they're pretty nice. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
If you're a chocolate fiend, I recommend them.
I'm okay on chocolate. I'm not the biggest chocolate person.
Yeah, but is a chocolate person or sauce person?
What was that, Zenith?
Yeah, I'm not really the biggest chocolate kind of guy.
I'm not a big. What's your guys' candy of choice? Since we're here now, what's the candy of choice?
Oh God,
lemon heads.
Ew.
No, ew.
Ew.
Honestly, recently, so with the landlady, I think I found like a new favorite treat that we can share together, and it is Werther's Original.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
those,
dude, I live off of those things.
hard candies. Yeah,
I live off those things because they have sugar-free
You
ones,
shock
and that's
them
what I
until
buy.
they're nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I've been enjoying those with her. You know, especially nice that like has something to share with the landlady because she's still in the hospital.
Oh, damn,
So
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
There are different flavored ones too, if you didn't know. Like there's coffee,
there
there's
are.
like caramel ones. Yeah, they're like swirly
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
Yeah, I prefer the classic ones.
Is that a gummy bear, Dill?
That is Haribo 10 Fantastics.
What the fuck is a Tank Fantastic?
They're basically Haribo, but they're sour and they're fizzy
Oh, okay, okay.
Ooh.
and they're
Ooh, I might like
delicious.
that.
That's one of my choices.
Yeah, because
for
like we
sweets I like.
do have like a bunch of Haribo like over here. I just haven't seen any of the sour stuff.
There's these ones.
Same.
There's a Haribo original. There's the Gold Bears one. There's the mix-up pack one. There's quite a few.
Oh, so when I was at the Walmart on Thursday, so they had like a big like shelving unit that had like a whole bunch of not just snacks, but like kind of like snacks you'll have when you're like out in the boonies.
Okay.
So like they have a lot of like praline peanuts.
Okay.
They had like a whole bunch of
Trail mixes and things like that.
oh yeah, lots of like trail
Pretzels.
mixes. Yeah, lots of like different color coated pretzels, like chocolate. They had yogurt. But I was looking for beer nuts.
Oh,
and I couldn't
shit.
find them.
Beer nuts.
That's a crazy throwback for me because that was one of my dad's favorites.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I was looking for beer nuts because it got me reminded me of my uncle, and he used to have like on his fireplace like big jars of beer nuts.
The big,
Okay.
yeah, the big Costco size ones, the tub.
Yeah, and him and I would just like I'd sit right by his chair. He'd hold out his jar of beer nuts, and we just ate like
Chow
half
down.
the thing in a single sitting.
Beer nuts are
Fair
pretty
enough
good.
then.
I have to be in the mood for them, but they're pretty good. They're pretty
They're
good.
pretty
I have to be in
salty, aren't they?
Yeah, I have to be in a mood for a beer nut. But yeah, that was one of my dad's favorite. Like where I'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the store. Do you need anything? Oh yeah, bring me beer nuts." That and sunflower seeds. He was a big sunflower seed fiend.
I've heard about
I used
sunflower
to
seeds.
enjoy sunflower seeds, but actually I prefer pistachios now.
Oh, you do pistachio.
Yeah,
Pal's on a
pistachios.
pistachio
I
kick.
could eat like so much of them.
Yeah, she's
Are
on a
those nuts?
pistachio kick.
Interesting.
Sorry,
Cool.
Morgan, you can't have nuts.
No nuts for Morgan.
I prefer I'm a
Poison.
cashew person. Cashew and almonds.
Mm.
Big
Interesting.
Cashew, like I don't mind if it's like salted every once in a while, like in like a trail mix, but I don't really go out of my way to have just cashew.
Okay. That and the dry, like honey roasted, but dry honey roasted peanuts.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
We've got dry roasted nuts at my work.
Yeah, I'll make sure to get some dry roasted peanuts from Morgan to have.
Yeah.
No.
What's
I
wrong
have a
with
nut
you?
allergy.
Oh
I have a
shit!
nut
Yeah, don't
allergy.
do that.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
he's
not
trying to
started
kill me.
flaring up.
You should have
I
a
remember that.
you should have a lemon head allergy because those are disgusting.
Lemonheads sound pretty good, actually. Lemonheads.
Nah, that's
Let me have a
bottom
look.
barrel candy.
No, but I like lemon flavored things. So
Yeah, me
like,
too.
You know,
I
Oh,
also do
are
like
you one of those
lemon-flavored
weirdos that
things.
eats the lemon starburst?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you too?
What's wrong with
Especially
lemon
like the pink
starburst?
lemonade starburst.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
different. The
Ooh.
pink lemonade one is different. That's different. I'm
It's the
talking
same thing.
It's the
No,
same
I'm
thing. He's right. He's literally right. They're both the same taste.
This is different color.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking
it's
about
yellow.
that yellow wrappered starburst. That is the worst.
Don't look.
Yoshi's feet are yellow.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's
Anything
fine. I got
yellow,
nothing
he
against the
doesn't
color
like, guys.
yellow. I'm talking
You know
about
what?
the
I wonder if I have this. Haha! I'm yellow now.
what's it called? Do you know those little like the ones they give out at Halloween where it's got the two starbursts in it?
Mm-hmm.
And like you get the ones where it's just two yellows. I put that right back. I'm like, nope, you can have this back. Put it right back in the jar.
The yellow color is not with us here.
Like I remember having like what is it? The citrus lifesavers, and they had they had lemons, they had orange, lime, pink lemonade, and I loved it.
Okay. Lifesavers I'm a little indifferent to, but yeah, the yellow star, no thanks. Lemon heads, no thanks.
Lifesavers.
The pink, what? Okay, so when it comes to Starburst, the red out of the red colored ones, right? You have the pink, the red, and then which one are you? A pink Starburst person or a red Starburst person?
I prefer a strawberry.
Okay, the pink one.
That's
Okay.
pink one.
Morgan, do you know what we're talking about, Morgan?
No. Starburst.
Have you
never had
Starburst?
I might have.
Those are the little ones that are the little squares, the chewy squares.
Chewy squares.
So I'm taking Morgan.
I think I
out
might
to
have
Walmart on. Shut your mouth for a second. You shut your mouth.
Ooh.
Anyway, on Tuesday, I'm gonna be taking Morgan out to a Walmart. And I'm going to literally get her to point out every single thing she hasn't eaten before.
Okay.
And make her eat one by
I was
one.
going to make a suggestion. I don't know if they have them where Morgan lives or whatever, but you know, like, I'm sure they have them in Canada and stuff. But you know, those like things, they're like candy store, like Sweet Factory, and you go in there and they like have the bins where you take the scooper and you just put the candy in there by the pound or whatever.
Oh, pick a mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pick a mix. You need to take her to one of those for candies because Morgan seems deprived.
Yeah. My buddy Jody, when and he and his friend came up last summer, we went to a place like that, and I was eyeballing all the freeze-dried candy.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Freeze-dried candy.
Yeah, there's like I've had freeze-dried ice cream. It's like astronaut ice cream or something like that.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not bad. But Morgan, yeah. So you have you had a Starburst?
Yeah, because I actually forgot what they look like, at least by like name. So I actually looked it up. I was like, oh yeah, I've had those before. Not too many times in my life.
How about a
Skittle? Yeah, I ate a bunch of Skittles. I usually eat the green one first, and then yellow, and then orange.
Okay.
And why in that order?
Because that's the order that I like the most.
I mean, it
lime,
could be a
then
taste
lemon, then orange.
You know what I do?
Okay.
I take candy, put in my hand, shove it in my mouth, and don't give a fuck.
I have a poor sense of smell and taste, and I like to enjoy like specific ones by themselves, so I can actually taste
Dill's
it.
gonna know exactly what I'm talking about here because so obviously, like Dill brought up, I have a Tic Tac addiction, right?
Yes, you do.
I almost always buy like the multicolored one.
Is it the blue? No, it's
like green, red, yellow.
Green, red, yellow. Yeah.
I hate the green ones. So what I will do is I will purposely pick the green ones out first and eat those first.
Why do you hate the green ones?
Oh,
it's got that weird like aftertaste. I'm not a big fan of. The green one has like a kind of an aftertaste. I'm just not a fan of.
They all taste the same though.
No, they all got a little bit of a different.
Oh, and the berry Skittles absolutely slaps.
Yes, the berry. That's the purple bag, right? It's like a purple or like
purple.
I love that stuff. I don't really like the sour one because it does not do good things for my teeth.
Okay.
Actually, Eric reminded me. Whenever I have Skittles, I don't actually eat those colors in that order. What I actually end up doing is have purple, red, orange, yellow, and green. So basically, So basically, the ones that I don't like as much.
What mental condition you have that spurs you on to eat it in that specific order? What is it, like a Mario Party minigame to you?
Because I like the ones that I don't like as much
people that are like that.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
There's people that like, you know, those people that like when they eat their, like, you ever see these people like when they have their lunch or whatever, they put everything in a very specific spot on the table, and then they'll eat their
Sheldon theory.
Yeah, they'll eat it like in a specific order or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like they cannot have their French fries like, or they won't eat the French fries last. They'll eat them first before the burger. Or
I do that.
Or I can't eat them with the burger. Like they're like, I have to get through the French fries first because they get cold and they don't taste as good. There's like, that whole thing, right?
I don't care. I just if the favorite of the French fries are cold, I'm like, mine.
I mean, sometimes I will eat the burger first and then the fries, so it just kind of depends.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can see it. So Morgan, these Skittles, you're eating these in the order that you like them first?
That's what I had said originally because like I don't know I don't know why I drew a blank, but I actually eat the ones that I don't like as much first and then save the ones that I like the most for last.
I can get this because you're trying to get through the ones you don't like. It's like when you get your dinner and you get the vegetables and you're like, I don't like these vegetables, but I'm going to eat them first, so I just get them out of the way.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Got it. Okay. I get this now. All right. So Morgan's candy of choice is lemon heads and fucking Skittles in a very, very specific order. Dill's got Haribo Tangy, and then Zenith got old lady candy, just like me.
Yeah.
Werther's a throw down with those Werthers. They're damn good.
So we all agree that Zen is now an old lady.
I don't know. He's just embracing, old school stuff like Werther's originals.
Yeah. So living here, there's like lots of old fashioned stuff. Like for example, she's got like a poster of like Red Ryder from Christmas Story, and like right in the kitchen. So there's like lots of like antiques and stuff. So like since living here, like I get like exposed like a lot of old fashioned stuff. So like not just furniture and just like trinkets here and there, but also like certain kinds of food. So since then, I kind of just like embraced my inner old soul and just embraced like all these things like Werther's and all this stuff that she likes.
Yeah, you get them at like I always see them in like places like Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they have those or whatever, but like if you go into a Hobby Lobby in the US, they have like all these like older candies that you don't see at like your normal grocery store and stuff. It's pretty interesting. But there you go. Favorite candies from everybody here. Oh, I didn't say mine are the if I'm dying for a candy, if I'm going chocolate, it's a Twix. Like, give me a Twix.
I love a Twix. Oh, Twix is so good.
Twix, right?
Yes.
If I'm going for like a chewy, hard candy or something like that, it's most likely it's a Starburst I'm going to go for.
I'm going to say if you're doing candy, you're going chocolate bars, anything caramel is my go-to.
Yeah. A good chocolate caramel will throw down. That's good stuff.
Do you guys have these by chance over there?
What is that?
These are called fruit pastels.
Fruit pastels?
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Me neither.
So,
vegan friendly.
Yeah, vegan friendly. So they're kosher. So basically what they are basically like soft, chewy, kind of like gummy sweets that are coated in sugar, and they are molded to look exactly like the berry they are representing.
These are like gumdrops, I think.
Gumdrops, but they mold them into like, what they should look like. So that's an orange, it's a black currant right there, there's a lemon over there. It's a raspberry.
Okay. It's kind of like a fruit snack.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna enjoy this at some point.
I'm gonna try these, but yeah, definitely a Twix. I'm a big Twix person. My second chocolate of choice would be a Kit Kat.
Ooh, Kit Kat, yeah.
A Kit Kat, and then hard candy or like a chewy candy. I'm doing a Starburst or a Werther's. I'm a big fan of Werther's. And then I go to a lot of like Starburst. So Skittles. I got to be in a mood for a Skittle, but every now and then I'll grab some Skittles.
Skittles are all right.
And then I like the weird like holiday-esque M&Ms that they'll do for specific seasons. So like Easter, they always do like the key lime M&M or something like that, or the mint M&M.
You know what I actually really liked, and I just started getting into these recently, is the Nerds gummy clusters. That stuff is good.
Yeah, dude. Pure sugar.
Oh, I love eating Nerds.
See, Morgan is weird.
Speaking of Nerds.
Why? What's wrong with Nerds?
I'll eat lemon heads and Nerds, but I don't know if I've ever eaten a Starburst. Like, Starburst is one of the most common candies in the world.
Because I don't eat it that often. That's why.
Yeah, Morgan's like, I love citrus fruits. I love my oranges. I love my lemons. What's an apple, though?
I know what an apple is. I used to eat apples. I haven't eaten them in like
probably
like 15 years.
What happened?
As an example, Morgan.
I don't know.
This may or may not be a touchy subject, and feel free to just say, hey, let's not go there. But I feel like Morgan maybe have had a deprived childhood in some way, shape, or form.
I mean,
are we gonna go childhood? Jeez.
Because there's a lot. It blows my mind that there's a lot of stuff you haven't had.
If she was a Dark Souls class, she'd be deprived.
I actually honestly don't know why.
Yeah.
Like
weak, flimsy, and only wearing a loincloth.
Jesus Christ.
I'm wearing a lot more than a loincloth.
Sorry.
Anyway. Twist.
I'm not sure. Like, I know that like my family tried to introduce things to me whenever like I was growing up and stuff like that. And I think I was described as being a picky eater. I just wouldn't eat practically anything.
There
yeah.
You go. There you go. That's
you're very picky.
Okay.
I'm
probably the pickiest eater I've seen.
No, you didn't see me when I was a kid.
Okay. Morgan, you do not like cake, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I am finally starting to eat cakes, but it's like lemon cake.
Okay.
I love lemon cake. I'll eat that shit.
How do you feel about ice cream? Have you had ice cream?
Inadvertently, yes.
Inadvertently?
No, here's
what?
So what happened was
that's a float. Doesn't.
Did someone
really
drug
count.
you with ice cream or something? Is that what's happening here?
No, Zen kind of mentioned it, but basically, my family kept trying to get me to have like different things and stuff like that. Whenever I was like 9 years old, I had like a little 3-ounce cup of milk, and I threw up. And then, so like I avoided anything dairy related because I didn't know if I had like an allergy. And then like the following year, I think it was in my 4th grade class, they were giving us Coke floats. No, wait, sorry. It wasn't in 4th grade. We were just, for whatever reason, we were in the 4th grade class. They gave us Coke floats, and I've never had one before. So I asked, I think it was like an assistant, like the teacher's assistant, I forget. I said, what's in this? And she just said, it's just Coke. So I drank it. I didn't know what was in it, but it was like maybe a second later, I created a continental divide in the classroom because I projectile vomited. And they told me afterwards there was ice cream in it.
Did you get confirmed? Like,
that's the thing is that I did get allergy testing, I think about 4 years ago. I don't recall them really saying anything about lactose. I can eat cheese just fine. And I did have, I can have lactate, but for some strange reason, when I do, it just kind of makes my mouth kind of itchy and splotchy. I did in the last few months.
Did you say they had milk recently?
Yes, regular milk. I did try a little bit of regular milk recently. No reaction.
Was it like full 100% milk, or did you get like one of those
2%
like,
milk?
It was 1%.
Who the fuck drinks full 100% milk anyway?
Fucking what's that guy? Who's the one in charge of health right now? The Kennedy?
Oh, don't even.
Oh yeah, that guy. He literally just eats.
He milks it straight from the cow into his mouth,
right from the cow nipple.
Yeah. Also,
with one hand up its ass.
With Kennedy, why is he always wearing jeans? Everywhere he goes, he wears jeans. Even when he's swimming, he wears jeans. What the hell is the jeans all about?
You know, he thinks, I was born like this. I'm healthy. It runs in the genes.
I got news for you. It's the effects of heroin use.
Yeah. I mean, what was it like in an interview? He actually admitted that's like. As someone that's snorted cocaine off of like toilet seats. I think I'm fine.
Okay.
Call me weird. But
that's a shit take.
Call me weird, but I actually gained a little bit of respect for the guy when he just admitted it. He's like, yeah, I did a shit ton of cocaine. I'm kind of fucked up from it. Like, I'm like, okay, at least you're being honest for a second. And I'm like, okay, hey, we've all done some shit.
I would get like a little bit of respect for someone if that person wasn't in charge of your health services.
No. Oh, I don't agree with anything the guy is saying, but doesn't mean the guy can be like, you know what? I did a shit ton of drugs. I kind of fucked myself up. This doesn't mean I can't respect the honesty of someone that just admits that. Like, that
is like almost what is it? Hiring Darth Vader to be in charge of child education when he was the one that murdered kids in the third Star Wars movie.
But anyway,
you don't have someone in charge of health.
Okay. Anyway, to steer this back here, sir, you need to get Morgan some things. Okay, we're gonna make a small checklist for Morgan right now before we get into the video games.
I have like a documentation. I might even do like little videos and just like
we need to.
It's like, Morgan, have you had this? And she says no. I'm just gonna like pan the phone in my face. And
all right, let's take some quick mental notes here, Zenith. Okay, there are some things that I'm recommending you purchase for Morgan. One, a Twinkie. Okay, I'm going to assume Morgan has never had a Twinkie.
Twinkies are mid.
No, I haven't.
But she's never had one.
Like, I know what they look like, though.
I think everyone at some point in their life has had a Twinkie, except Morgan.
I haven't had a Twinkie.
Do they not have Twinkies in the UK?
You're playing Resident Evil. You've seen plenty of Twink.
Though, to be fair, with Leon Kennedy, he's definitely not a twink. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I blame Lee for that.
Oh my God, Demi's never had a Twinkie either. Are they called something different in Europe?
Yeah.
I think Twinkies aren't allowed because of the certain E numbers that are in it in the European Union.
Oh, okay. You guys actually take care of people.
Twinkies outside of the US are not really a big thing.
No,
okay.
No. We have
you had a Twinkie?
Eclair's better.
I haven't had anything.
Yes, I have.
Okay, I say we get Morgan a
That's
Twinkie.
why I said mid.
Okay, they're not the best thing in the world, right? But let's go ahead and we'll get her a Twinkie. Okay. The other one she needs to have is an Oreo. I'm gonna assume Morgan.
Technically, I've been eating Oreos, but it's like the lemon one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I will give you half credit, but I think you need the chocolate, the old school chocolate, Oreo.
Double stuff.
Are you paying for all this, Eric?
Yeah, Eric, you pay for all this?
I'm only staying for like 3 days.
I'll give Morgan a 20. All right. Okay.
Throw away 20. Boom.
Chocolate! No, chocolate!
Why are you gonna have an orgasm over chocolate?
I'm not having an orgasm.
Does she like chocolate or not?
No, chocolate makes me sick.
All right.
No, actually,
make sure
did we ever establish that?
You will try chocolate whether you like it or not.
Oh shit.
Okay, no, see, I don't want to cause you any health issues. I don't want to cause you any health problems. I don't want to cause Morgan any health problems. Okay.
Have you tried dark chocolate, Morgan? Because I know if milk chocolate might make
it might
you,
be
like,
the milk
react.
chocolate.
Yeah. What about dark chocolate?
I don't actually know because I think technically the one time that I really had chocolate was with an M&M and I still cannot. I mean, I could obviously back then I knew which kind of
peanut.
Okay.
I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember if it was like the red package or the yellow one or
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's continue with we'll pass on the Oreo or we'll put a question mark near the Oreo. Maybe we'll give her like a piece of an Oreo and see what happens. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a Twinkie, we have a piece of an Oreo. I think she needs to try I'm trying to figure this out here. She definitely needs to try ice cream. We need to get her an ice cream. Like an actual legit ice cream.
Yeah. I'm planning on getting myself like a small little tub of Haagen-Dazs while I'm there.
Okay,
nice.
there we go, sir.
Haagen-Dazs.
You are a man of culture, I see. Okay.
Nice.
A man of culture.
Yeah.
Yes. We need some some ice cream.
I was so tempted to get it was a maple walnut fudge from Kawartha Lakes, and Kawartha Lakes ice cream is the best ice cream I've ever had. Ooh. Oh my god.
And okay, I'm gonna assume she hasn't had this either. A Capri Sun.
Oh, okay.
No, I've actually not had those before.
Okay, we need a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Okay, if you need help with this, you just let me know. I will. Pow and I will send a 20 your way just to see the result of this.
It might cost more than 20 in this economy, but
what is with this list of things you wanted to try? It's almost like it was either written up in ChatGPT or WatchMojo.
No, because I can just pay attention to what Morgan says, and I'm like, Morgan's fucking weird enough to where she's never had an Oreo or a Capri Sun, or her childhood has been so deprived that she's never played a boring ass game of Monopoly.
No, I've played a bunch of Monopoly, but it takes us 4 days to get through it because we're too nice.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, definitely that. If anything else comes to mind here, I will think of it. But definitely need a Twinkie. We definitely need ice cream. Are you going to take her to explore different foods?
Well, because like I have literally like a couple of days, and I actually do plan on streaming while I'm there. Pretty much, I'm getting stuff to make my mac and cheese casserole that I mentioned. It's special.
Okay,
a lot of people like it.
All right, fair enough.
And then getting a couple of random snacks, and then going to IHOP for breakfast for like one of these. That's it.
IHOP.
Okay.
Pancakes.
So my time is very limited.
Okay, Morgan, have you ever had a grilled cheese?
I guess.
You guess?
That's just like what, toasted bread and then like what, cheese or something, or
It's
like
buttered toasted bread, and then there's cheese. It's it's like melted while
you
it's in
pan
the pan.
fry it.
You pan fry it.
Oh, then yeah. But for
Okay.
some reason mine came out soggy. But yeah.
Bit too much butter.
Oh no. I used butter.
It was in a
Bit too much, I
pan
would say.
with heat. How did it get soggy? Did you pour sauce on it?
No.
Did you put mayonnaise in it or something?
No.
Oh, good lord.
I used butter. I have no idea.
Did you
like the-
use
I only
butter
tried-
or did you use a
Zenith,
butter
please
substitute?
make this woman a grilled cheese.
I used actual butter.
Use actual butter. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please make
I
this
don't know
woman a
what
grilled cheese.
We have a
Okay.
toaster oven.
Please make her a grilled cheese and get her some chicken nuggets or some shit. I can't take this anymore.
We have chicken nuggets.
Chicken.
I'm the way you're talking, I'm starting to question if they're actual chicken nuggets or not.
No, they're
You're-
they're the Tyson ones.
Your
So, yeah, there's-
grilled cheeses are coming out soggy, girl. None of your stories are adding up here anymore. All right.
Yeah. So yeah,
Jesus.
I'm gonna make like a little video, and I'm going to document things she has not tried.
All right, let's do
Okay.
this. Let's do
I
this.
think that's better to do that than going down the list of things that she hasn't had.
Okay, well, I mean, the good thing is you're going to a Walmart, so you can get 90% of this at a Walmart.
Yes.
A significant ton of it. Haagen-Dazs, everything included. All right, there we go. Video game time. It is.
Oh shit.
It's time for video games. It was a big release. We are at Resident Evil Requiem. Let's see here. Where do we start with this bad boy? Who wants to start the opening roll here? Roll for initiative. Who wants to talk about Resident Evil Requiem?
Oh shit. Where's my dice?
Where are your dice?
Fuck.
All right.
I have no
13.
dice.
I have a dice set.
13.
dice set.
I have a big chunky one. Look at that.
Wait, hang on. I got
Ow.
dice.
I have a
I
Freddy
rolled a
Krueger
14.
D20.
Oh, good.
All right,
rolled
14,
a-
13.
Dice
14.
roll.
All right, Zena's got 14.
Google's got me.
You rolling a D20?
Yeah. 20.
Oh, shit. That 20 on Dill.
I got
don't
20.
blame you. Wait, no, what? I don't believe you.
No, look, I will literally share my screen right now with you guys.
No, don't do that. It's going to fuck up that. No, don't do that. Put it back. Just give us a screenshot.
Oh damn, you broke it.
Yeah, you broke it.
There you go. See, if you didn't believe me, I'd break it.
All right. Did you put it in the chat? We need proof of Dill's D20
I am.
or his nat 20.
Print screen.
His D was 20 inches.
Damn.
Oh.
How deep is that going for you, bud? All the way to
No,
donut.
that's gonna hurt.
Critical failure.
Yeah.
Ah.
Did you say donut failure?
Donut.
No.
Okay,
critical
I'm gonna
failure.
believe this is real. Dill got a nat 20. Okay,
Yeah.
Dill's on 20. Morgan, you
I
got to
should
beat a
play
20.
D&D more often with that look. Jesus.
Hang on. I'm trying to get mine out.
God.
You have to remove the packaging.
Just fucking use
Yeah,
Google,
the
Morgan.
whole package on the floor and see where it
Fine.
lands.
Google.
Fine.
That's what I've just done.
All right, Morgan's gonna roll here, and then whoever beats Dill gets to talk about Resident Evil Requiem first.
There's nothing higher than 20.
It
But
just
Morgan hasn't played Requiem.
All right,
so.
Dill, you have.
Yeah, I haven't played. I mean, I'm doing
Dill,
it.
you are first, and then it's Zenith.
All right, Dill, go ahead and explain Resident Evil 9.
Yeah, talk about Resident Evil 9. Where's
Bye, Zen. Bye, Zen.
Is he pooping?
Probably.
No,
He's got to shit out all those donuts from his donut hole.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he's got a shit powder.
He's gonna shit cocaine all over the place. Oh,
you finished?
And then Robert Kennedy's gonna come into his apartment and just.
All right, let's talk about Resident Evil Requiem. That's what people are here.
Yes. So, Resident Evil Requiem is the 9th installment of the mainline Resident Evil game. It stars a new character, Grace Ashcroft, and the returning character of Leon S. Kennedy, who has been in the franchise since Resident Evil 2.
Kennedy's
and who's gotten very thirst trappy lately.
Oh yes. He is literally, I think he's gone from like twink to good lord, he coming. Holy shit. And I'm coming. Anyway,
I have a bone to pick with all you ladies out there. You ladies have all been spamming Leon Kennedy stuff in your Instagram feeds, and it has now hit POW.
Oh,
POW is now asking me if Leon is hunky like this. Has he always been hunky like this? The answer is no.
No. Tell her to play Resident Evil 2 remake, and then she'll see the comparison.
It took the rescuing of the president's daughter to turn him into the hunky heartthrob that you now know and love. It took 14 hours of Leon help
literally
to put him where we are now. So there you go. I mean, okay.
Though to be fair, like Leon is about 50 in Resident Evil 9. So No, yeah, he is. He is generally because he was 21, 22 in Resident Evil 2. So he is, and this is 28 years after the events of that game.
Yeah, that's why he's got like wrinkles and like crow's feet and stuff.
Yep.
Well, okay.
And that's why he's got
I figured he was middle aged. I figured he was middle aged. I figured he was like hitting in his 40s. I didn't think he was hitting. He was at 50.
He was late 30s in Resident Evil 6.
Wait, where does 4 fall in the timeline then?
6 years later.
From 2?
Yeah, so he was 20.
Like
he was mid 20s, 27, 28, something like that.
Yeah, late 20s.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Late 20s. Mid to late 20s. So like, yeah.
All right, so we have a 50-year-old hunky Leon S. Kennedy that has been really buffed up, and he's doing great for himself.
And if you want to thank anyone for the buff hunky Leon, you can thank the women at Capcom for doing that.
Okay, so we have Grace Ashcroft, and she's kind of she's got quirks about her. She's a little anxiety ridden, a little, I don't know if it's the anxiety, but she definitely lacks confidence in her capabilities outside of what she does behind a computer screen. These are all mild spoilers. Nothing that's, that will be catastrophic to your playthroughs here. She works for the FBI, and she has been asked by her boss to investigate a murder at a hotel where her mother was murdered.
I think the real villain of that entire game is the freaking FBI agent
Director?
in charge. He's the real villain right there because he put her through all that.
Yeah, what is
shit.
this guy like, Mr. Beast? Where Mr. Beast is like, "Hey, we're putting on a stranded island with your ex for like a year." And then this guy's like, "I took a page out of Mr. Beast's book. Hey, why don't you go to the place where your mom was murdered?"
Oh God! Now I'm just picturing.
What do you mean?
He comes
picturing Mr. Beast being canon in the Resident Evil universe. I'm like, oh, good lord, no. He would literally do game shows with zombies, wouldn't he? He
survive
literally would.
a week in a haunted hotel where your family was murdered, and I'll give you $200,000.
Listen, Grace, he's like, no, it's not even that. He just walked in. He's like, look, Grace, I'm going to need you to do a solid for me. I'm going to need you to go to this hotel where your mother was murdered, and it's been abandoned. I need you to just check this out for me, right? Like, I can't get to it this week. I'm going to need you to look into it.
Oh, good lord.
If he was really unhappy with her work, he could have just been like, you know what, you're fired. Instead of like, no, I'm going to traumatize the fuck out of you.
That would have been less traumatizing for her. Like, holy moly.
We're going to, like I said, we're going to avoid as much spoiler as possible here, but I'm going to assume that there's some shit that's tied into all of this and why she's there.
Yes.
Okay. So you start off, like I said, we just stated her boss asked her to investigate a hotel, a crime scene at a hotel where her mother was murdered, and she's asked to investigate it. You get a couple flashbacky stuff here, and then ultimately this plot line leads you to the major segment of the game. Is it takes place in a, I don't want to say it's like a mental institution, but it is a place of
rehabilitation
and like some genetic testing.
Yes, basically.
And then, damn, that is loud. Okay. We end up in your traditional Resident Evil, background. What is going on in the bottom there?
I don't. Morgan, Zen, you're both sucking at the same time. What's going on here?
Stop it! You have no reason to do that. We
it looked like
this last time.
I'm so confused. It looked like Morgan bent over and then Zenith sniffed her butt.
He's sniffing a donut hole.
No, there's no cocaine up there.
Weirdos. Okay. You guys are all too comfortable for the internet here. Okay, so we do end up in our traditional Resident Evil, spooky tropes here. So yeah, we are in a rehabilitation / genetic testing facility that obviously turns upside down, and
always
there
does
are
Resident Evil.
there are tie-ins to Leon and Grace where they end up in the same place at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't know how I feel about this game so far. I am about 6 hours in, 6.5 hours in. I do not know how I feel about it. I don't know if I'm liking it. I don't necessarily hate this.
That's fair.
I'm kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
There are some annoyances to that I feel to this thing. I don't think it's my machine, but there's a little bit of jumpiness to kind of like how Grace navigates through. This is an important factor we should bring up here. Mild spoiler yet again. There are segments where you do play as Grace, and there are segments where you do play as Leon. This is kind of one of the things I do like about the game is you are getting, if you are a big fan of Resident Evil 7 and Village, you are getting that first-person perspective through Grace's segments of the game, and you're getting that tense feeling. And then if you are into the action-packed, beat the shit out of zombies, whatever it is the hell you're attacking, segments from Resident Evil 4, etc., you're getting that through the Leon segments of the game.
Yeah. Literally.
In a third-person view.
It's survival horror and it's action horror all blended into one. And I think it's done really well.
It's
I
done
do like
seamlessly.
they added those different viewpoints where it's like, hey, for those that like the fun action packed Resident Evil, here you go. And also here's a well beloved Resident Evil character. And then on the other hand, for anyone that wants like a pants shitting experience, which you guys probably have gotten to discover with RE7 and 8, here you go. So I like they appeased both kinds of fans of Resident Evil.
We should also bring this up here too. You can also customize that. I think you could do Grace's segments in third person as well if you want to. So they have.
I'm actually playing with Grace in third person.
Nice.
Actually, both of them are in third person because I prefer third person.
I did it in the default one, so I did Grace in first person and then Leon in third person. But I'm going to plan on doing a second run of the game to get more achievements this upcoming week. So I'm going to do the reverse, where I'm going to do Grace in third person and Leon in first person. That's my plan.
So in the first person segments as Grace, I think it's the way she moves, but there's some jumpiness to her actions, like kind of how she steps, how she aims. The aiming isn't quite as fluid as I'd like it to be, but I don't know if that's because it's a character thing.
That is by design. By design. Because she's not used to this. She's not used to being thrown into this kind of environment where she is basically trying to survive. So the shakiness in her holding the gun, that's by design.
Okay.
Basically.
Oh.
which is really good. And it really had. Then you notice if you go back to Leon, Leon's really cold and chill and no shaky whatsoever because he's a 20+ year veteran in this by this point.
Yeah, like that's why when in the Leon segments, I was popping off him headshots without a worry, and then with when you're playing Disgrace, it's like, all right, please wait.
Yep.
Here's the moment, fire.
Yeah.
Oh, so she has a bit of weapon sway. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah. So, Eric, have you found one of the rooms that you can get stuff?
I know what you're talking about.
Are you referring to the pantry in the kitchen?
Yes. Well,
yeah, it's like a room where you can use your coins.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I have
the roulette room.
I actually have some Resident Evil Requiem notes here. Okay.
Yeah. So, in there, one of the items you find helps with gun stability. So, like, it reduces weapon sway as well as improves the damage of your weapons.
Yes.
Okay. I did find the room. Yes, the coin room or the parlor or whatever it is where you can put the coins in. The first thing I went for, because fucking every Resident Evil does this to you. The first thing I went for with the coins is the expansion, like the hit pack or whatever, so you can carry more stuff.
The inventory space.
That's the first one you should get.
That's the first one you should get.
I actually found both of those in there. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, same.
In the game. So I found both of those, and then I started messing with there's like injectors, like syringe injector type things that you can do that do some really fucking massive damage if you sneak up on one of these things with it.
Yeah, those are the hemolytic injectors. Those are the ones where you can inject it into infected blood and it'll destroy the infected blood, just making them go.
Eric, did you find the big boy?
Oh, that thing? Yeah, I don't know why I was scared because I just ran and this thing's not catching.
You want to know what I did?
Yeah,
I crept up behind it. I jammed that injector right in his butt, and it was like, it didn't do anything. I better run.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You're talking about the kitchen?
Chunk.
Chonk.
Okay, I might not have
That's the name of the guy you're talking about. I think he's in the East Wing.
Yeah, you find him late in you probably found him recently.
Yeah.
So not the guy working in the kitchen. It's a guy that struggles to fit through doors.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't think I got that yet.
Really?
Really?
6 hours
You
in?
should have.
Oh, is it again, mild spoilers here. We're talking about what that looks like a big, like, muddy blob kind of stomping around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I did see this.
There you go. I'm gonna say though, like,
yeah,
surely by that
stop laughing.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Yes.
The butcher in the kitchen scared the shit out of me.
The chef. Yeah, he was pretty. Well, to be fair, he wasn't very tough to me. I literally got around him very easily, and once I got one of those injectors, I just crept up behind him and done.
I did the same thing.
Done.
Yeah. So there's that whole thing. The Leon the game goes full throttle once you hit the Leon segment.
Yeah, I think the developers were just like, how can we make Leon even cooler than he was in Resident Evil 4 remake?
The chainsaw segments.
Yeah,
segment at the beginning of the game, while very action-packed orienting, is one of the most annoying things I've had to do in a Resident Evil game, because I ran into the situation where you would knock the chainsaw out of their hand or whatever, and then the chainsaw's spinning around on the floor, and obviously if you get close enough, it cuts you in the leg, it does damage or whatever. But by the time that chainsaw settled the fuck down and you can go grab it, another one of the zombie fools already came up and knocked it out of you again, and then you were back
that's the fun part. That's the fun part. What that part was so whimsical and funny.
It was.
I also had the thrill of a guy had the chainsaw in his stomach and he gave me a hug.
Yeah, I had that too. I had that as well. That was my first death in the game. It was just like, I'm fucking dead. Jesus.
Yeah,
and then there's some,
making that for my
I know
YouTube
it's a
shorts
game.
later.
I know it's a game that's kind of playing like in a cinematic movie in a way. But why the fuck would he jam the chainsaw in the zombie and then let the chainsaw go and let the zombie run around with the chainsaw in it? I'm like,
the zombie got free. The zombie decided to have free will and just like, because like the zombies in this game are different from what we've encountered in previous Resident Evil games. They have some kind of subconscious about what they were before they became zombified.
That is one of the new elements in this, because I noticed this too when you're playing and you're going through certain rooms and stuff like that. You'll hear like, I'm sorry you did. Obviously we just talked about the butcher, where the butcher is basically going through the recipe or the steps to what he's doing, and he's describing this stuff. But like, yeah, you hear things like, oh, I'm sorry, or like I heard one where she was like, will you just shut up already? This kind of stuff. And yes, there is some subconscious to them that they knew what they were.
Yeah.
Or like their brain is not fully on the other side.
I think my favorite one out of all of them is the freaking, like, I think it's the cleaner who's literally in the bathroom scrubbing the bathroom, the broken freaking mirror, just like clean. Yes. And I'm like,
I got to there and I'm like, oh shit. I've spent a lot of time exploring as much as I can. I got through the whole West Wing. I think is the West Wing that you do first.
Yeah. The West Wing.
I got through the whole West Wing, explored all of that, minus the pantry because I did not kill Homeboy to get the key.
Yeah, you can do it if you want. You get an achievement.
Okay. He is not roaming around where he was. That's what's thrown me off.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not there anymore.
Yep. He's hovering in West Wing.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he's gone further away from me then.
He wanders around. He moves around different places depending on where you've opened up and stuff.
Yeah, my playthrough, during my playthrough, the first initial half of the West Wing, up until when you get like to the part where you have to get one of the wristbands, the second wristband.
Yes.
Of that whole segment, he was like roaming around in the same thing where the parlor was, where you get the weapon upgrades. He just kept doing that loop back and forth there. And then now I've cleared most of the West Wing minus the pantry, and he's no longer there anymore.
So he's moved.
He's moved somewhere. So that's kind of thrown me for a loop, because I would like to get into the pantry and get, I'm assuming there's goodies in the pantry.
Oh, there is. Yes.
Yeah. I'm assuming there's very valuable goodies in the pantry.
Oh, there is. Yes.
I tried to lock pick it, and it straight up said, nope, you can't do that, sir. And I was like, well, fuck you then. There's a lot of that kind of stuff. I think there's a throwback. Some of these zombies will come back to life after you've killed them with the head mutation.
They are called blister heads.
That's a throwback to 4, basically, right? That's
a throwback to 4 and also to 1, technically.
Right. They come back. How you guys feeling plotline about this whole thing? How you feeling story-wise about it?
Well, the initial start of it is a little confusing, but trust me, once you get through the entire thing, the story's actually really well done, and it ties back to a lot of the older games. There are a lot of links to like the previous games. Trust me, I will say that. Like, God, there was some moments in the story where there was literal chills. I had, honestly,
interesting,
especially if you've played older games.
So that begs the question here is, can someone go and do Requiem? Because Requiem is kind of advertised as a standalone thing, because they're not they don't have the number attachment to it.
You can definitely do Requiem on its own. In fact, I would say that you can do Requiem first, and then you can probably, like, if you want to explore more of Leon's journey throughout it probably would encourage them to go back to like 2 remake, 4 remake, even probably 6, and like explore all of them, honestly, because they show all of his like different stages of his life, basically, all the way through the entirety of like, his journey through Resident Evil universe. All
you got to do is just get the game with the giraffe Felicio, right?
Yeah, the Resident Evil giraffe BJ.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because like I think you probably could technically play 9 first if it's like your very first one, if you wanted to, because like at least because my very first one was actually 5, so 5 in the loading screens will actually tell you about the events from the games previous to that one. I think 6 did it too.
9 does it as well. Once you finish certain parts in the game. I won't say what exactly because spoilers.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, sometimes throughout the games, you might actually find, like, report notes or something like that might refer to, like, a previous game.
Same for 9. I recommend we do that too. For you.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. There's some familiar, there's tie-ins to, like, Umbrella and all this stuff, this stuff that's, been in Resident Evil lore for 9 games now.
You can tell that, like,
spin-offs.
The person who's in charge of this place has ties to Umbrella, basically, for sure.
Yeah.
I won't say how, but
Right. We do have the big bad guy in here. Mr. Victor Gideon is his name.
Victor Gideon, yes.
Victor Gideon is the big bad guy in this game. He's not menacing in a way. He's creepy.
He's funny. He's funny.
Yeah, it's a weird, like, definitely hits the notes of horror comedy in terms of his character.
Yeah. I will also say too, the voice acting for Victor, excellent. The voice acting for Grace, even better. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, phenomenal voice acting.
Yeah, really well done.
I will agree with. There is fantastic voice. Her stuttering and her, like, fear in her voice and all that stuff, while it's incredibly well done, does get a little annoying after a while, especially if I'm trying to, like, focus.
Yeah, but you can understand why she's
yeah, well, obviously, right? This poor girl's been sitting behind a desk for whatever the length of her career has been up to this point, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, and now she's thrown into this shit that she's not trained for whatsoever, any bit, way, shape, or form. I'm in this position where I'm mildly disappointed. I think I'm mildly disappointed in the sense that 7 and 8 are incredibly well done games, and they're genuinely horror games. 9, I don't think does this. 9 is on this weird cusp of it's trying to be scary, but you have this action horror, like sci-fi horror action pack kind of vibe to it, which kind of bums me out. But
I will say, if you are concerned about that, get further into the game. It does improve.
Okay, because right now I'm like, okay, I'm in this creepy house or this creepy facility, and I don't know what's around the corner, but you do enough of it, and you're like, okay, there's going to be a zombie here. There's going to be zombies in this room. I could feel it's very predictable, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
in a way.
What was it in the East Wing? In the place where it's the isolation ward. I saw all the closed doors that you can't open. It's like, I know for a fact this is going to open.
Oh yeah, I saw that
too. Going to go off, and then I'm going to have to fight off the horde. And then when it happens, I'm like, I've been through this shit before. You can't put one past me.
So for veteran players, they're like, we know what's going to happen here.
Yeah. And, it's kind of a bummer to me in a way. Because
it's cliche, but you know, it's the way it is.
I think I'm having a hard time with it because 7 and 8 were so well done in terms of, like, kind of flipping the script and genuinely giving you, like, this creepy experience. Where 9 feels like it's kind of in the middle of stuff we've already done before.
Yeah. But as I said, get further into the game, you will see more of that, like, horror aspect pop up for sure.
I know, Dill, you finished it. Zenith, did you finish it?
No.
Okay. You talked about this, right?
I'll finish it. Probably either the next 2 to 3 weeks, or if they invent a 30-hour clock.
Yeah.
Well,
I will say the first day it came out like 5 a.m. my time. I didn't stream at 5 a.m, but my body clock woke me up at 5:30 because it was like, it's Resident Evil time. I'm like, dude, I need another hour or two. Fuck off. So like, I got up early and I started streaming from like 8:30 until I think it was like 9 o'clock in the evening. I did 12 hours on the first day. I was basically done with the first act within the first within that one. But, you know,
we are looking at, and this is another thing that's going to be kind of a disappointment here. It's an incredibly short game.
Yes.
You
I
are
feel like
looking.
this game is designed to be replayed. That's why it feels short. It's designed to be replayed
because there's a couple different ways you could play it. But it is an incredibly short game. We're looking at, I think it's like 12 to 15 hours, depending on your play.
I got
your
13
play style.
and a half hours in my run.
Yeah, depending on your play style here.
Explored. Yeah.
And at a price point of $69, $70,
yes.
that might be a hard pill to swallow for you.
It is. I will agree. Resident Evil games have always had a short campaign, though. I will say, they've all had quite limited. Stuff,
what I might do is I might do 2 playthroughs and then trade my game in.
That
while trade credit is high.
Yeah, you could probably platinum it by that point. You could probably get the platinum trophy and then.
Don't you have to do it like
platinum trophies?
Isn't there the Was it one of the trophies? And this is in the achievement list. Don't you have to beat it without using an herb or?
Yeah, there's one
something?
for without using the herb or healing, and one for without collecting blood as grace.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I don't know. Zenith likes these fucking torture challenges. He might be able to pull it off.
I've never been a trophy collector. I'm like, play the game, have fun. Don't give a fuck about the.
Well, you may not actually be a trophy collector, but you always somehow manage to find ways to play a game that might as well just give you a fucking trophy for doing it.
If it's a game that I feel is like within my element of interest, like obviously Zelda, Mario, and in this case, in some cases. Welcome back, Claire Obscure. We missed you, buddy. I did a challenge for that game. Yeah.
I got all the achievements in that game.
So
nice.
Here's what we're looking at. It is available on all the major platforms, even including Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah. I got the deluxe edition for like £50.
Wait, you played on PC?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a sale too. I got it on the sale. I think I paid like $58 or something for it on a sale. Full price right now is $69.99. This is a $69 game. I will say the reviews are overwhelmingly positive. So it is doing incredibly well. The sales figures are also not lying.
5 million copies within 5 days.
Yeah, 5 million copies in under a week.
Which the fastest selling game they had that got to 5 million was Resident Evil 5. That took 2 months.
Yeah, so this is
far
surpassed expectations at Capcom's side. It is doing incredibly well.
It's my game of the year as well.
We're only in March.
it's already my game of the year.
Already in March.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, if it's your game of the year, it's your game of the year. We still have GTA 6, right?
We still have GTA 6. We still have the new 007 game. We still have the Dark Knight Legacy Lego game. So,
yes,
we've got a few.
Dark Knight Legacy Batman Lego Edition.
We are being told here. The chat thinks Grand Theft Auto 6 is not coming. I guarantee you, Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming because the amount of money they've invested to make that game cannot just sit there and be like, no.
And they have confirmed that marketing for that game starts in the summertime, so I guarantee we'll see another trailer for it at the Summer Game Fest.
It's going to be Christmas. It's going to be a Christmas release.
It's November release.
Yeah, it's a Christmas release, right? Yeah, they've put way too much money into this. Like, it's nearly $1 billion or something to make this
I think
game?
it is $1 billion now at this point. Yeah,
they put way too much money. They put $1 billion into making this game. There's no way they're just going to shelve it. That's not a thing. No, that's
too much money.
Yeah, that's not going to be a thing. So yeah, you're looking at a 12 to 15 hour playtime here. $70.
Yep.
Make your choice here. I think it's definitely a game you should play.
Yes. If you want to wait for a sale, I don't blame you. I would say if you want to do that, wait, give it like 6 months, it'll be half off.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking here. Also, fun fact, it runs pretty decent on a Steam Deck.
Does it? Good.
Yeah. For as new as this is, I will say I will give them credit here. The RE engine that this game runs on is incredibly fantastic.
They have their own custom made engine and it's really damn good. Like holy moly.
Hardware wise, I'm on a PC with this. Hardware wise, it's running incredibly well. I've had little to no hangups. And then
the only issue I've had with the game, there's been some frame rate issues, but that's from the game itself. So that's been, I think there's a patch recently that came out for it that's fixed that. And also OBS, my OBS doesn't like the game sometimes in some sections of the game. Yeah. I get some encoding overload every so often. In only certain sections of the game, but I can't say which sections because it's ahead of you guys where you are right now. So
that's kind of a bummer, but yeah, I don't know. Are we at this day and age? Where is everyone going?
We've lost half the cast. One of them's pissed. One of them's going to go pissed. The other one is just, I don't know, being zen.
Oh, I see. I was like, did Zenith go to sniff a fart again or what?
Probably. No. He saw his donuts on the floor and just thought, yes.
That's an interesting concept here too. So are we at the point now where these games have to be optimized for streamers? Like, are we there or no? I don't think so.
I feel like the problem is though is my hardware is starting to get out of date for like the modern day games. Honestly, like my GPU is fine. I think it's my CPU that like is just the thing that's like holding my PC back now at this point.
Are you on DDR4?
So, DDR4, yeah.
God help you.
I know. That's why
I'm forced to use DDR4. Well,
yeah. That's why I'm waiting for like the AI bubble to burst so I can buy.
To be fair, DDR4 is not as expensive.
No, it's not.
And there's plenty of it out there. I will say this right here, Anna. There's plenty of DDR4 out there. If you're willing to not get the fancy, RAM with the heat sinks and all that kind of shit on there,
and the RGB,
you could get tons of DDR4 that's been ripped out of like, workstation PCs and all that shit and be just fine.
Yeah,
I put DDR4 Corsair for 32 gig on Throne, and it's like, well, I don't need it to be fancy. I don't need any of the RGB shit because currently my PC is locked in a cubbyhole as opposed to where it's fully exposed.
Yeah,
because I just need it to run shit. I don't care how it looks.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, mine's RGB.
Yeah,
but I got it
good for you.
I got this like a few years ago. It was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, but if you go and if you really the best way to do it right now is if you only need a small amount, like if you need an extra 16 or something like that, just go find it that was ripped out of a workstation PC or something along those lines. It's going to be green and not look pretty, but it will work and you will get the RAM that you need.
Exactly.
And that's all you really have to do. But I don't know. I feel like these games should be optimized to be playable to the person that is sitting down and playing them.
True.
I think I now granted, this is an opinion I've developed over the years now at this point. The streamer community has kind of developed a little bit of a big-headed mentality about how things should be, optimized and catered to that community itself. When the streamer community is just a small fraction of the gaming community as a whole, I think.
Yeah.
There's a ton of I would argue a good majority of people just want the game should run for that majority of people that go and buy it at their Walmart or whatever, go home after work, slap it in their PlayStation and just chill out for a couple hours and play their game. And I think that's the market that these games should be optimized and catered to. The average working person that's going to go spend their a chunk of their paycheck on a game and then have it work when they put it in their system or their PC or whatever. And I think that's the goal we should set here. Now, streaming requires all kinds of excess, memory and processing power, et cetera, because OBS is a beast in itself in a way.
Yeah.
And it requires horsepower. There's a comment here in the chat here. Companies have lost the plot for what optimizing is. Most definitely.
Yeah.
And this is not new. This has been going on for decades at this point because this all started when we got to the point where you can you could sell a game and then it can be installed and then patched later.
Yeah,
that's
true.
That's
the
where
early
we
access
are
phenomenon.
at with this whole thing. Yeah. Back in the day, PlayStation 2, original Xbox, GameCube era, games, like, if they didn't work out of the box, they were shit out of the box and never got fixed.
Yeah.
And then once we got to the PS3 and Xbox 360 era or whatever, and these machines had network access, then they were able to release games in shitty condition and then patch them. Cyberpunk was the perfect example of this.
Literally.
And now they're crutching on AI features to carry. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We are looking at this era now where things have gotten kind of out of control in terms of optimization and, realistic expectations of a system to run a game. That I think is that's going to start leveling out now that hardware has become so expensive. Because the problem that these companies have, I think right now, your Capcom, your etc. Capcom, for certain, they're realizing that the PC market is a huge fraction of their sales.
Yep.
Right. And it's weird. It's bad timing for this because the hardware industry is so upside down and out of control right now. But everyone wants to start playing stuff on PC.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you guys see the report that PlayStation said they might have to delay their console by like another year because of AI?
Yeah, just to offset cost. Yeah.
Yep. But
yeah. So we are definitely going to start hitting this era of stuff needing to be optimized and actually run well. And I think more and more companies too are starting to look at devices like the Steam Deck and the Rogue Ally and all that stuff and realizing like those are valid markets now that sell decent hardware, and that they need to start, making a benchmark for those devices too.
Yes.
So those devices run these games, because there's no reason. I forgot what it was. I think it was it the 007 game or something where it needs like 32 gigs of RAM?
No, that was the Dark Knight Lego game.
You're shitting me.
Yeah. No, I'm not. They have since updated it though, and now it does only run on 16 gigs of RAM. So they have updated it since then, because they have said that the final specs for the game is not finalized yet. It's just an estimation of what they've done so far.
That is absurd.
No, but because of the recent RAM issues and everything like that, it's funny how they suddenly updated recently from requiring 32 gigs of RAM to run on 16 gigs. So they've optimized their game more because of the RAM shortage, basically. Which, hopefully they continue doing that, because the previous Lego game was the Skywalker Saga, and that could run on a potato.
This is absurd. 32 gigs of RAM on a fucking Lego game
it makes me wonder how big that Lego game is. It sounds bigger than Lego Star Wars, which is insane that, because that was pretty big.
My mind is boggled now, but hardware is good. Like the hardware we have available out there right now, your 4070s, your 4080s, 4090s, and then 50 series, like they're fine. They're more than enough horsepower to run this shit. The devs just need to do their jobs a little bit better.
Yeah.
And put a little more effort into it. But back to steering this around, RE9 Requiem or whatever runs fantastic on the machine you're throwing it at.
It does.
It looks great. Like I said, tweaking the Steam Deck and just tweaking the settings, it runs on the Steam Deck pretty damn good.
Sure, and they tested it thoroughly.
Yeah, you're getting a pretty decent experience on a Steam Deck if you go and you tweak the settings. Kills the fucking battery, but you get about an hour and a half of playthrough or playtime on it when you're running that game. It just sucks the battery dry, but it works, and it works pretty good.
It just works.
It works. So yeah, that is Resident Evil 9. $70 on all your major platforms, Switch 2 included. Go ahead and go check that out if you are inclined. Resident Evil Requiem. We are rolling on through here, and oh no, come on, browser, please.
Oh no, not the browser.
Oh, the browser's being a bitch. Here we go.
No.
All right, Dill. has gone and finished some Gods of War, Sons of Sparta, the side-scrolling God of War that was released 2 weeks ago at this point.
2 to 3 weeks ago, whenever the PlayStation State of Play was.
Yeah.
That's
all right. What was the verdict? What was the verdict on Sons of Sparta here?
Honestly, solid 8 out of 10. I would say, like, it's a pretty good, well done 2D Metroidvania like game. It runs really well on the PS5. It has great voice acting inside of it. The artwork for the game looks really damn good. The boss fights, there was only like 1 or 2 I had some issues with, honestly, with attempts. The rest of them weren't too much of a challenge. I will say I was playing it on like normal mode, so that's like probably what it is. There was only the final boss in the game did it first try, because I did the thing of the main quest is here, but there's all this side stuff that I can do. So I basically, after that boss that I had trouble with rot my core, I basically just did a bunch of side stuff and got a lot of upgrades on my characters, basically, because you control Demos, but then you control Kratos, but you have Demos as well as a backup in the game. So that's the way it works and everything. The story was really good. It was a really good, the sum up of the story basically is that Kratos is basically explaining to his daughter duty, and how it's important to do the right thing even though a lot of people say to you to not do it, basically. That was the sum up of the whole story of the game. The critiques I have of this game are, I think the Metroidvania map they have for the game looks very plain. It could look better artistically. That's just as an artistic, view and every point like that. There was some bugs with the game as well, with some the controls did feel a little sluggish, and there were occasional bugs where the hitboxes would randomly appear sometimes on certain enemies and characters, purple and yellow boxes were popping up, which I assume are the hitboxes, which can be patched out. They can be patched out with via updates for sure. And another big critique I have for the game: this game can be played via co-op, but only after you've beaten the main story of the game.
Well, that's lame. Why wouldn't you just let them do co-op right off the bat?
I don't know. They basically encourage you to play the main story of the game first, then do the co-op playthrough afterwards. And I'm like, well, 1, why not make that a feature right at the start of the game? And 2, do you have to purchase another version of the game on a different PS5 in order to do that? Or can you have a friend pass?
Right? You would think common sense tell you is if we allow co-op right off the bat, you're going to sell 2 copies because friends want to play together.
Yeah. Which is why I think it would have been better if this game was released on PC as well, because I feel if it was released on PC, they could probably take a note from It Takes Two and Split Fiction, where you could just play it on PC, you have a friend pass, and you could just play with a friend and everything like that. But it looks like PlayStation are moving away from PC releases now anyway, so probably not going to happen now.
Did they confirm that whole thing, or was that still just rumor?
I don't think it's officially confirmed, but the rumor is that PlayStation are supposedly pulling away from PC ports now because of lack of sales on the PC ports, which in my opinion, if you want to improve your PC sales and that, make your PC ports look function better on PC. That's my opinion.
I don't think it's necessarily a looks thing. I think the problem that they have is they released the PC port a year after the PlayStation release.
That too. That's also a factor.
Yeah, where it's just the
hype dies down.
Yeah, someone's going to stop caring and they're going to move on to
unlike
the next
Helldivers 2, which I think released on PC and PlayStation the same day, and that did numbers. That did numbers when it released.
Right. So it makes sense, right? Again, I think common sense companies realize. The third party developers definitely realize the PC is a viable market, and they're going to work towards getting the games on his platform. So, what was the price on this guy again? Was it $30, $40?
$30.
$30. God of War, Sons of Sparta, $30.
Yeah, not bad price. I like 30 hours in the game from like doing
that's pretty good.
A bunch of the side stuff. But then if you focus on the main quest stuff, it's like 20 hours of gameplay for it.
I still 20 hours at $30 isn't bad.
Yeah,
that's not terrible.
I got more out of my money for it though by like doing more side content stuff though. I will say, just make sure do that.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with our friends of ours, and he was asked because he was starting to kind of get into games again because he bought a Steam Deck, and then he was kind of like debating. He's like, "Damn, some of these games are real expensive," and I was explaining how I kind of factor the price of games now in hourly entertainment. So like if a game's going to cost me $60, but I'm getting 25 hours of entertainment out of it, in comparison to, going to the movies at 25 to $30 and I'm only getting 2.5 hours of entertainment, $60 at 25 hours doesn't seem too shabby.
My attitude with that is that I like to get, for every pound that I spend on a game, I like to get at least 1 to 2 hours of gameplay out of it.
That's a fair
That's
assessment.
my attitude. Yeah. At least.
That's a fair assessment.
Like, for instance, I'm wearing the shirt right now, Paul Knight Silk Song. I spent £16 on that game on release. I got over 80 hours of gameplay in that game.
Fantastic value there.
Fantastic value for that. And there's DLC coming that's going to be free as well. So,
yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of how I gauge it now. But $30 at 20 hours of gameplay isn't that bad. That's actually a pretty good deal. And then you have the new Babe Plus and Jump King. Is the Babe hotter?
Yes.
in all her pixelated glory.
In all her pixelated glory, which you see. But then obviously when you do beat the level, you get a postcard with what it actually looks like, and you
get a postcard.
Of like your victory and a crown. You actually. When I reached the top, I got a kiss from her, I got the crown from her, and then this freaking dove just came through with wedding rings. So it was literally just like,
whoa,
kiss, shack up, and then marry straight away. Like, god damn, worked fast.
That escalated quickly. I mean, you did save her.
And I will say the difference between the first map and the second map. The first map, you use the babe's dress to descend down from the tower. The second map, you get like these 2 turtle doves that like help you descend down from the tower. Instead.
I wonder if they got complaints like about the scaling down with her dress. Like, you're looking up her dress.
Yeah,
I bet you they got some kind of complaint about it.
I will say though, after 30 hours of playing that map, I got fed up and looked up a guide for like getting up the last like 40% of the map.
You really wanted to get the babe, but you didn't want to earn it.
I wanted to finish the game before Requiem came out, so that's what I did. And from the guide that I followed was a 10-minute video. I spent 30 hours in this map.
God damn.
This person did it in 10 minutes. And from following his guide, I managed to get to the top within 5 hours.
Did you feel inadequate?
Basically.
Did you feel inadequate after that?
After I watched it, yeah, like bloody hell.
Did you feel stupid? You're like, what the fuck?
Amount of the amount of things where I'm just like, oh, that's how you're supposed to do it.
That's half the fun.
Yeah, there are mods in this game as well that help with like tracking the power percentage of your jumps in the game because you don't have it like inbuilt in. You have to add down like a Steam Workshop mod in order to have that like built in, and that's what they were using in the guide to like to show that. So
interesting.
But yeah, I beat that, and the only thing I have left in that game now is Ghost of the Babe, and I have
Ghost of the Babe.
Ghost of the Babe.
Fuck? What is that?
That is the third and final map the devs installed in the game, and that is only 1.5% of players who own that game have beaten that.
She must really, really be worth it.
I will find out one day. Not now though. I'm busy with
You're aiming for that 1%, huh?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it my best shot. Okay. Guide or not,
There you go. That is Jump King New Babe Plus. King is
that's only like $20 that game.
Yeah, $20. That's pretty affordable. Yeah. That one goes on sale too, pretty cheap.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
For half off most of the time.
Yeah, definitely under $10.
Oh, it's actually on sale right now. It's on sale for like $5 now.
Oh, as of this recording, March 7th, you could get it for $5.
Yeah.
All right. That is Jump King Noob A+. That's
all I got.
Okay, Zenith is doing some throwbacks here. We're back on Elden Ring again. I don't know what you possibly have left in Elden Ring, Zenith.
So it was for charity, and because I was for fundraising for Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation, and pretty much for a week straight. So put all my Zelda and everything else aside to play Elden Ring, where people can donate and give me like quests to do. So there's one where I had to it was my very first quest, and I had to do a curtsy in front of Turtle Pope.
Oh, Turtle Pope! I love Turtle Pope.
So Turtle Pope is in the second area in Learning the Lakes, and but curtsy so that's a gesture that you learn from upgrading to a level 5 Spirit Ash. But that also meant that I had to go into some catacombs, like deep in Lernia and Caelid, that I was very uncomfortable going to at a very early level. This way I could do this quest. It took me a whole stream just to do that one quest.
Going through Caelid early level, fuck me, you are brave.
Yeah. So that was fun, and
cover my ears.
And honestly, I'm kind of glad.
Caelid the red region?
Caelid, literally, Caelid is hell. It's hell. It's hell in the freaking Elden Ring.
Yeah, hell.
Yeah, it's a nightmare, especially when you go there and you're over leveled. It's like, wow, this place is terrifying. It's like, oh, it's actually not too bad. But if you go there like early, if you go there early game, not only is it terrifying because like the environment is terrifying, but it's terrifying because like so many things can just jump out and just one shot you, and it's not great for my anxiety. Because like I was like 20 levels under.
I went there. I went in that region before I had beat Margit. Like I was trying to get around Margit, and I ended up there.
I wish I could have watched that. I would have loved to have seen you lose your mind.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's like, oh god, why am I here? Why is that bird?
Yeah.
Why is that dog so big?
Yeah, I left. I'm like, nope. This is definitely, we are not here now.
Yeah, I had to go into the Line of the Dragons, so that was fun.
Oh god!
And then after a week of Elden Ring, I ended up I had to throw colorful rocks at Queen Renala.
Nice. Did she appreciate that?
She lasered me in the face. So
tell me how
I don't think so then. Maybe not.
Yeah. So that was it. Just did some good old Elden Ring, and I was kind of glad to be done. How much did you
raise a charity?
Raise $709.42.
Nice.
Congrats. Awesome job, dude.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm glad to be done though, because I love Elden Ring, but at the same time though, there's a lot of frustrating nuances about it where I kind of, when you're playing it on your own and you want to like just when you have time to like explore and just try and figure things out on your own, it's fun. But so many times people were like giving me quests, it's like I was constantly having to go up in guides, and it's like, why does the game not explain this? Why do I have to go into a wiki just to figure this shit out? What the fuck?
On PS5 or PC?
I was playing it on PS5.
Okay. Curious.
Now that it's what, 3 years later now since Elden Ring?
4.
But
it's 4 years. Well, it's 4 years Elden Ring out now.
I thought it was 2015.
It came out. I remember the day it came out because
it's a retro game now.
Well,
you play Elden Ring, you have to put retro in your title.
Give it another 15 years. Yeah, we're retro.
Yeah.
Damn. Has 2022. The novelty? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Has the novelty worn off?
I didn't enjoy this reunion with Elden Ring like I did when I first played it, because going through Stormvale Castle, I was like, fuck these birds, you know what, fuck this, fuck that. I was trying to not swear, but I was not able to mind my profaning.
Damn.
I don't know. It's fair.
Those poor kids are not going to want the money after they see what you went through. They're like, we're sorry,
Those poor
sir.
kids are going to see Zen dying constantly. I'm just like, why is he playing this game?
Yeah, it wasn't for like a children's like charity. It was strictly to help with Princess Margaret, which actually helps with like stuff like hospice and palliative care, which my landlady's in. So like,
oh, I'm sorry,
the organization
I associated
actually
it
does
with St.
like
Jude.
affect. Yeah, like it actually does like affect her.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I accidentally associated it with St. Jude.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I was like, they're not going to want the money now after they saw what you went through to get it. They're going to be like, we're sorry, sir.
Yeah, they'll understand. It's just like if anything, AMD is watching because like AMD has to review your streams.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then we have the Ocarina of Time Shuffler.
This looks like hell.
I was going to look it up right now.
I've already seen him play it. It looks like hell.
So, Erica, you've seen a randomizer before, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so I'm playing Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound like hell?
Yeah, of course it does. Because
no, it's not. No, it's not. It's actually pretty easy. I've run about maybe 50 of those.
Yes,
if you're not familiar with it, then I guess.
Every time you run one, then I just hear swearing.
So, but this one, I was playing 4 Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizers at the same time.
Yep.
They swap between them every 30 to 90 seconds.
Oh, God.
Each randomizer has the exact same settings, but they're still different. Meaning, you open up one chest in one game, you'll get like the bow, and another one you'll get like 5 rupees. The cosmetics are the same. The only difference is I've named each one different based off of the donation, because I named them after. Morgan, are you slurping my ass?
I'm sorry.
No,
what?
Sorry, no, I need to be over this way to do it then.
Okay.
You two are acting very, very weird.
He started it.
Anyway, to continue,
the poor viewers.
So, because I'm coming up on 3 days of this, when it's swapping like every 30 to 90 seconds, you quickly lose track. Like you have to put certain things in your inventory in order to make sure that you have some semblance of an idea of who you're playing as. Because quite often I was like, guys, I have no idea who I am and where I need to go. So I have had to like chart a path where I have to send all four characters in every randomizer headed in the exact same direction.
Oh, God.
Because otherwise, I will forget stuff. And have I forgotten stuff? Oh, yes. Because when I start finding things that I don't have available in the other games, like for example, one of them doesn't have bombs or a bow or a hook shot. But it's also like really confusing when you have like 2 or 3 characters in the exact same dungeon, because the dungeon is supposed to be completely randomized. And so often it's like, wait, have I fought the boss of the dungeon? Have I gone through this door? Oh my gosh, I'm out of keys. When did this happen?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
nope.
My brain is absolutely fried, and I'm so tired today from it.
I'm not surprised. Jesus.
Yeah, no, I think you get to go on a break. You get to go on a break pretty soon.
Yeah, I get to do this again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, don't sound so excited. Yay.
Very.
Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
You sound so fucking miserable. He's just like, fucking hate my life.
He does this to himself. He enjoys it. Shut up.
That's true, too. That's true, too.
Yeah, it's just like I'm running on fumes. I have a bunch of cleaning that I need to do because my brother's supposed to be coming here on Wednesday to, make sure that the cat's litter box is taken care of and that she's fed and that she also has something to play with. So, I got to take care of that today. I got to do my laundry. I got to Finished packing. I got a lot I gotta do. And I'm just so tired from this stupid fucking Zelda randomizer. That
you
Morgan,
can sleep on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Morgan, when I arrive, you and your sister are just gonna see a husk of myself.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I gotta come in a casket.
God damn.
I mean, you're gonna be coming late. He might actually go to bed probably within like a couple hours.
I don't arrive until nearly midnight.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Jesus
wait,
Christ.
you don't land arrive as in land?
So I arrive on Monday at 11:45 local time.
Fuck, dude.
My
It'll be
God.
it'll be like 1 a.m. by the time you get to Morgan's.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad because Morgan's said she's not too far. So
No,
Yeah,
but it's
about a
the
30
getting
minute
off the
drive.
plane. It's getting off the plane. It's waiting for the baggage. You
So
know.
I'm bringing carry on because like
Oh, okay. That's
I
smart.
refuse to do luggage for my flights. Like I like to just bring everything with me because I'll just travel compact if I have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
people that blew my mind were the ones that could do TwitchCon in a backpack. I'm like, how? Like they just did the whole
Maybe-
con with a backpack.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're there for like 3 days, you probably could really tightly roll your clothes into a backpack, I guess.
I mean, I have a travel bag.
I mean,
And it's bigger than a backpack. Like I could honestly just use that if I wanted
Yeah.
instead of
Eric,
like carry on.
if you remember correctly, I left my suitcase at your place and took a backpack with me.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
So
I was like,
yeah.
damn. You're
Yeah.
right. Because I was like, hey, pal, fuck with him. Let's fart in his suitcase for when he
You're
gets
welcome,
back.
Chester. I thought it smelled funky. How dare you?
Yeah. Open it up. You're like, oh. But that is the Zelda Ocarina Time Shuffler. Morgan, you have moved on to what I'm assuming is the second worst game of all time in Kingdom
How
Hearts
dare
2.
you? Everyone loves Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
Honestly, Kingdom Hearts 2 is actually much better than Kingdom
I
Hearts
hear
1.
it's much better. Morgan, is this
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
confirmed?
Yes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
because I would actually say probably within the first 30 minutes to an hour, I thought that it was actually quite a bit better than the first one.
Okay.
There's I mentioned that there were things that I felt like that they could have added where it's just the mini map, a little bit more time to go through your menu during combat because it's a nightmare trying to pull out items in the middle of combat. And then also if you forget your objective, where do I need to go? What do I need to do again? Like all those things that I mentioned from the last time that I talked about it. They added those into the second game. So it was just already a lot better just because those were in there. So a lot of the gameplay mechanic issues that I had with the first game, they definitely brought into the second one. And they had a really interesting start to the second one too. So I'm a little bit sad that I don't get to see a certain character now.
Oh.
Because he was cool. He was cool. But I think they have a very interesting story. I'm let me say, I'm enjoying because I get to revisit previous places that I went to in the first one and then see what's different. And then also I get to visit new places that were not in the first game.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty
fair.
interesting. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that's part of the appeal of them, right? You go to different places in the games,
Mhm.
and then you're kind of like, oh wow, I'm in Toy Story Land, or I'm in what was they did what is it? Big Hero 6 in one of them, or something like that.
Yes.
So
That was in 3 in Big Hero 6.
okay, so I'm gonna say we'll call this a mild spoiler here, but Morgan, what are some of the interesting lands that you have visited?
So I have gone to, and I actually really geeked out over the first two worlds because they're some of my favorite Disney movies. I wanted to go to Beauty and the Beast first, but I was a little bit under leveled at that time, so I actually went to Mulan's world first.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
What's funny is that I felt like I wasn't really too lost in those two worlds compared to like worlds in the first game, because these movies I've actually seen quite a few times. So like I know how it plays out. And that's the interesting thing too, because like when you go to these worlds, it plays out almost like it does in the movies, except for some differences. So if you do happen to get lost, you have a rough idea as to what you're supposed to do next if you've seen the movies, which I think that might actually be why there was a little bit less direction in the first game, is because I think they were going off of the expectation that you saw the movie, therefore you probably know what you're supposed to do next, is probably why.
Okay, yeah, that would be a bad idea where they're like, oh, we're going to assume everyone has seen Alice in Wonderland or whatever, and then you got to figure, or like fucking Little Mermaid and figure out the water level on your own because, you know, we all know where Ariel fucking lives.
Yeah, it's just like some of these movies I've either never seen before or I saw them when I was a very small child, like over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not going to remember what I'm supposed to do next.
Oh god, that actually reminds me, the map that Junking New Bay Plus, you got to about 80% of the way there, and guess what is in between you and the 90% mark? A water level.
Oh, nice.
And it fucked me up because of like how it slows your jumping down and shit. And when I got past that, I was like, "Oh shit, I'm fucked now. I can't jump properly because I just got used to this bit." So yeah, water levels suck.
Water levels are the bane of everyone's existence, dude. We all know that. Water levels are awful.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you're fairly early into this thing here.
I have just completed which world is it? I just completed Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, so that's like first quarter of the game, I'd say, at least.
We're talking Jack Sparrow Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Johnny Depp shows up?
Yep.
Yeah, Johnny Depp shows up. Okay,
well,
there you go.
Not voiced by Johnny Depp, but yes.
Okay.
I was actually thrown off because I was kind of wondering if that was Orlando and Johnny in there, and then the more I heard, I was like, no, that's not. But they're
voice acting different, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I realized that it wasn't, but there are some times where they are actually kind of pretty close with depicting them, though.
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool. Yeah.
So that is, you got a ways to go there. So, I mean, I'm glad that it's turning into a much better experience for you. And it seems to have taken the sour taste of Kingdom Hearts 1 out of your mouth. So now I got to get to 2. All right. I'll get to 2 and we'll give it a fair shot. We'll see how that goes. That is Kingdom Hearts 2. There is multiples of ways you can get this now. It's in different remix packs.
Every platform
has Kingdom Hearts, so you have every which way to love these things. I don't know pricing on the things right now. I'm going to assume it's $60 or $70 for.
If you want to get the full bundle on Steam, it's a set price. Hang on a minute.
Let's see here.
Kingdom Hearts. So if you want to get each individual copy of the game, it's like $50 to $60.
Yeah, we're looking at $59.99 here for.
And if you want the whole collection, it's probably like $90 to $100, but it does go on sale.
Yeah, it does go on sale. So yeah, if you want Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 remix, you're looking at $49.99
at least.
I think it was on sale the time that I was gifted it.
Yeah,
I forget.
Probably was. I think it was on sale for half off right now for like whenever it goes on sale, so you can get it for like less than $50 if you get the whole collection for that on PC.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break here, and then we will get back and we will talk about the Pokemon Direct from our resident Pokemon expert here. This is Good Friends, Good Games, and we will be right back. All right, Good Friends, Good Games is back. Our resident Pokemon expert here has watched the Nintendo Pokemon, what do they call these? Showcase Direct?
Pokemon Presents.
Pokemon Presents. And I know Dill was super, super excited about the Pokemon Presents. Look at the look of enthusiasm on his face. He does not have one. He's faking all of it. It's literally AI.
He is wearing that Fell For It Again award button that he wears so proudly. I'm kidding.
To be fair, when I saw the presents with the 25-minute presents, I was like, "It's not going to be much going on in this presents."
Well,
if it was an hour long, yeah, sure.
I mean, Pokemon got a presents for its anniversary. Zelda didn't get shit.
True.
Nintendo
They
got.
didn't even say happy 40 years. Like they didn't have to do like say a trailer. No,
Nintendo. Or not, I'm sorry, Mario. Mario at least got a shart. Like
yes.
Yeah.
Well, the way I say it is that Pokemon is the favorite child of Nintendo.
Well, that's because it makes them the most money.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because it's fucking green. They're like, oh,
yes, it prints money.
You know what? There's a lot of things I don't like about Nintendo anymore in this day and age, but they have the balls to sue the U.S. government. So I'm like, you know what? Okay.
That's fair.
Hey, a broken clock can be right twice a day, right?
Yeah, right twice a day. So I'm like, all right.
They have the
there you
money and
go.
the resources, so why not? They go for it, Nintendo. Have fun.
They fuck around with our Nintendo Switch 2 and find out what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. Pokemon Presents. Dell, take the wheel here.
So, the Pokemon Presents was 25 minutes long. It was mainly consistent of a bunch of updates for, like, game titles I don't even care about, like, you know, Pokemon Master EX and, like, you know, whatever other freaking mobile game they're trying to shove down your throat and everything like that. The first thing that they showed, like, a video of, like, all the Pokemon, like classic games. And it was like a debate for a lot of people who thought maybe they're bringing the classic collection to the modern day platforms. Nope, they're bringing out a music game collection that as a cartridge is used in like a Game Boy cartridge style, basically, that plays video, that plays like hit clips. Cool. Cool. That's all I have to say to that. Cool, I guess. You know.
Hold on, I'm looking at this here.
Yeah.
They are legit fucking hit clips.
Yeah.
What in the 2000s?
I don't know. I mean, yeah. I was like, yay, cool. Then they announced the Pokemon World Championship location, which is in San Francisco this year. Yeah, so it's not far away from where you are, Eric. Yeah,
it's a ways, but okay.
It's not far to tell you. Then a bunch of updates on games I don't really care about, blah, 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 blah. Then they finally announced when the Nintendo Switch Online is getting some of the GameCube Pokemon games, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness being the main one. They're finally releasing that this month. So they're finally updating the GameCube games.
If I remember right,
one of them.
I remember right, the GameCube games are Nintendo Switch 2 only, right?
Yes, because the Nintendo GameCube is only on the Switch 2.
Okay.
Yeah. so that's that there.
Which ones are they doing again?
Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, and Colosseum. They mentioned Gale of Darkness and it's coming out this month, but they haven't mentioned what's happened to Colosseum yet. No idea there.
So that's just when we need money, we'll release it.
Probably. But it is coming with the online system, so that's like, you know, if you have the Nintendo Online Plus expansion pass, you can play it basically when it releases, essentially. Yes. Then there was, well, here's the thing. I think Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch and Switch 2 was supposed to be announced here, but someone leaked it. And they're probably dead now. So
I don't know why that was so funny, but it was.
They probably got executed by someone at Nintendo, probably for like leaking that. They got
Nintendo assassins.
Yeah, they got leaked like a week early, so they just dropped the news that like Fire Red and Leaf Green are now available on the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. They are $20 each for 20-year-old games. So. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
how
much?
$20.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought the price was gonna be higher. I will admit, I saw like leaks saying it was gonna be $30, but they are $20 for like each version of them. And from what I've seen from the games, they come with all the like mystery gift content you can get. So you can get like mythical Pokemon like Deoxys, Lugia, and Ho from like in post game story. And they will eventually have Pokemon Home connectivity, just not now. Just not on release for some reason. They will eventually have Pokemon Home connectivity, so you can transfer Pokemon to Pokemon Home eventually.
Okay.
I don't know when.
I'm going to give some insight here. So you said they were what, $30 each?
No, 20. $20
20.
each.
Okay. Here's some insight here. A US copy of Pokemon it's Fire Red and Leaf Green, you said, right?
Yes, Fire Red and Leaf Green.
A copy of Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green. Fire Red right now is averaging between $115 and $130 for a copy on a Game Boy Advance. That does not include the cost of the Game Boy Advance you need to play it. So that's another, I think I just bought one late last year for $65, $70.
Yeah.
So to get into the Game Boy Advance Pokemon games right now, you're looking at an average cost of about $225 just to play.
Or you can just go, I'll get them on the Switch now for like $20.
For $20, right?
But then the Switch console itself, the Switch 2 especially, is over $400.
I will say yes, okay. But these are not restricted to the Switch 2.
No.
Okay.
You can get them on the
so
Switch as well.
I'm going to argue that a good fraction of the Nintendo fan base already owns a Nintendo Switch. So $20 seems absurd for a 30-year-old game at this point, 25, 30-year-old game.
22-year-old game.
Yeah. But
compared to like an actual physical copy,
cartridge.
It's bargain.
Right.
It's a bargain.
What I can tell you right now is anyone that is a reseller in the video game reselling is going to be extremely pissed off with this.
Oh yeah, this is going to probably bring the price right down for the cartridge.
Significantly. So like this is interesting. Leaf Green technically goes for more.
Oh yeah. Leaf Green has better exclusivities. That's why I think it goes for more.
So Leaf Green is averaging about 130 to 150 a copy.
And I own a copy of Leaf Green in real life. So like hell, the one thing I will say back on my redecorating my room, I found the box and the cartridge that Soul Silver came in, and I still have the Pokewalker. I could put that on eBay right now and make like $200.
I bought my brother that. I bought my brother that like for his birthday one year, like during the DS era for sure.
Yeah.
Or like right when the 3DS era was kind of going underway. He wanted that for his birthday, and I found a complete in box one with everything. I must have paid $60 for it back then.
Yeah, back then, but now it's like $200.
Yeah, it's absurd, stupid, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then now the big bread and butter is going to be your. Is it black and white? Black and white.
Yep. Black and white, Black 2 and White 2, Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Heart Gold. So those are the expensive ones now.
Those are the more expensive ones now because they're becoming the retro games.
Yeah. So this is. I'm not against this because I think I think for a good chunk of time, I think the reselling industry for video games, because like. The past 15 years at this point, reselling video games has become a thing, and it's just scalpy shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to collect all these Pokemon games and sell them at a super stupid inflated price. And then, I'm going to inflate the price of the hardware so you can play it. Don't give me the supply and demand bullshit. Game Boy sold millions. There are millions of Game Boys out there in the fucking world, right?
For sure.
So to sit there and... they were basically taking advantage of the people that want to do this. Now, I'm going to guess someone at Nintendo woke up and realized, what the fuck? That this is money we're losing out on. We can put these things on the Switch and cut out the middleman.
Yeah. And if they can do this with Leaf Green and Fire Red, they can do the same thing with like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, that kind of stuff, and make those things like more available for everyone.
The original ones are not, right? Gen 1 is not on any of these yet.
What do you mean?
like the blue and red, those are not on Game Boy or
they're
anything
only
like that online.
the only time you could get them on a console was the 3DS era.
Why the fuck would they do the Game Boy Advance ones and not the Game Boy ones?
I mean,
30th anniversary, right?
That. Yeah.
Seems so weird.
As I said, I thought like the first announcement was that, and then it was just like, nope. So.
But then again, if this is the one that they're obviously, I think they were doing the legwork on and realizing how much these were reselling for, then they probably did the legwork and they're like, yeah, the Fire Red and Leaf Green make the most sense. We'll put them, or the Game Boy Advance ones make the most sense
because they're the remakes. So
and technically they're remakes, right, of Red. And
Blue. They're remakes. Yeah, technically they're the first remakes that they did in the mainline series.
Okay, so this makes sense, I guess now. Okay,
yeah,
I'm all for this because
I am too.
For anyone that especially kids that want to play this stuff, they can't fucking play it because their dad's got to take 3 fucking overtime shifts at work just to get a Game Boy. It would be also
on the family mode. It would be good bonding for like the person who's like played the original games 20 years later can play this with their kid. Like they can get them to get one copy and they have the other copy and then they can just trade between each other and like stuff.
Right.
That's cool.
I'm all for this.
I'm for this. I'm happy that they made it at like a decent price at least and didn't go completely crazy with like how much they could have like sold them for. I will say I've not bought a copy of either Fire Red or Leaf Green yet on either my Switch or Switch 2. I'm waiting for Pokemon Home integration first so I can transfer these Pokemon to Pokemon Home because back in the day, if you wanted to transfer anything from Fire Red and Leaf Green to like the modern day Pokemon, you had to use Pokemon Bank, I think, and that's no longer a thing. But once Pokemon Home is available in this game, it basically creates a lot of an easier system where you can transfer those Pokemon to Home, like just straight away out the back.
Is that what was the other one like during is it Pokemon Box? Was that the GameCube era thing?
Yeah, Pokemon Box was the GameCube era one. Yeah. That one, which I think I have.
Was that like a transfer system similar to like the Sonic Adventure games, the original ones?
Yes.
Because I think that was through memory card.
Yeah, through memory card. Yeah. And there was a full-on like extension cord which you plugged into the GameCube and plugged into your Game Boy Advance SP.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Pokemon box. That Pokemon box is like $1,000.
Mine is literally up there on my wall.
Oh, well, there you go. Dill, you are a fucking very wealthy man.
Yeah. And I still have Colosseum as well, so. Because I literally came in the box with Colosseum and also the Pokemon box thing and also the cable. So.
Okay, Pokemon box.
None of it still works, but it's there.
GameCube.
But anyway, so that's Fire Red and Leaf Green. There was updates to Pokemon Champions. This is like a competitive Pokemon game that comes out like later this year in April. There was an update for Legends ZA, gets another Mega Evolution added. There was more talks about Pokemon Pokepedia, which is out now currently. It's been out for the last 2 days. It has a really high Metacritic score, which is pretty, insane.
Is Pokepedia the one with the weird looking smush faces?
Pokepedia is the one with the Ditto who's cosplaying as a person.
I'm surprised you have not been all over that, Dill.
Here's a fun fact about me. I have very little care about like Animal Crossing, Minecraft games, if I'm going to be honest.
But
they don't appeal to me.
I'm surprised this doesn't get your nuts off. Or your rocks off.
It doesn't appeal to me. And plus it's like $70 for that. I'm like...
True.
Yeah, I just bought myself a new monitor instead. Done.
Okay.
Okay.
I focus on priorities there, So I was
like, is it
like,
actual Pokemon or is this more on the side of the farming game thing?
It's more on the side of farming games. It's more on the side of Animal Crossing, honestly, but Pokemon essentially. And while it looks cool, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. I've tried getting into building life sim games. I've gotten bored very quickly of them. With Animal Crossing, with Minecraft, with...
Okay.
Have you ever
the
played
only
Stardew?
one... Yep, Stardew. The only one that I did like was Stardew. Because it felt like it had more of a story to it, which I liked.
Because it had romancing.
You had Abigail, all right? Come on, shut up.
Okay. Oh, so we have Abigail now. What is
eater.
that? What is Abigail? What? She eats rocks?
She eats rocks?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just going off what
so
Zen
I don't know
says,
if it was like a translation kind of thing, but when you give her an amethyst, so she really likes the amethyst, but she talks about it where it sounds like she wants to eat it.
Oh, really? Oh, Jesus, I didn't notice that. All right.
I'm
to be
sorry.
fair, I've not played Stardew for like I think nearly 10 years at this point, but I played it on release Stardew, so like, you know, play 70 hours into it.
The funny thing about this, guys, I have never played Stardew Valley, right? But so they just said Abigail, and I googled Stardew Valley Abigail. Why am I not fucking surprised? This girl is right up Dill's alley.
Oh,
with the purple hair and like it laser
and she's a gamer
focused.
as well. And she's a gamer as well.
Laser fucking focused. Dill, a man I immensely respect you because you are a man that knows what he likes. There is no question.
Yeah.
Dill has a standard and he sticks to it.
I have many standards. That's just the highest one.
Oh, they even got her in a little fucking punk rock vest. Look at this.
Yes.
Yeah, Dill knows
that definitely chimes to you, mate, because you grew up in the 80s and 90s, so you should definitely like that. Anyway,
Dill.
But yeah, that was Pokepia. And then the last major update that made it go from a 4 out of 10 to a 6 out of 10, this Pokemon Presents to me. Pokemon Wind and Waves got announced. Gen 10 has been announced officially.
This is the meat of the conversation here.
Oh,
so
fart and fuck off.
Yes,
Wait,
fart
what?
fuck off. You don't see my posts in live chat?
What happened here?
Yes.
I don't. I just see Zenith needs coffee. Oh, do I need to scroll up?
Scroll further up.
Yeah,
Scroll
it's further up.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. I'm sorry. Pokemon fart and fuck off.
I found that on Twitter. It was funny. I just thought I'd share that.
Okay, let's talk about this a second here. Why is it Pokemon fart and fuck off? Like, why is it getting these memes?
I don't know. I just found that it was very funny. It's, you know, Pokemon Winds and Waves. That's what it's called. Apparently, according to what I've seen, it's set more in like the Philippines area. According to what I've seen. So there's going to be possibly like a lot of like sea life and a lot of, exploring oceans possibly, which would be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool if they have like dive mechanics in the game similar to Gen 3. So they brought that back.
It looks like it does because of all the Pokemon that's under the water.
Yeah. It does look like that. And in this trailer as well, they revealed the starter Pokemons that they're going to have for this game. Which is, the grass type's called Brought, the fire type's called Pombon, and the water type's called, I think it's called, Gekwa. Gekwa, yeah. Which I've dubbed, Angry Bird, Fire Floof, and Lizard.
Fire
lizard,
floof.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Yeah.
Lizard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Lizard.
Now I have to go edit all those in.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
More
Yeah.
work for Eric.
I'll let you guys guess which one's my favorite out of the three.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second here because I am pulling up the photo. I'm pulling the photo up now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this here.
Because I already know my start Pokemon that I'm choosing.
Oh shit! I accidentally clicked a video
I
instead
bet
of an image.
It's the fire one.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
here we go.
Zen bets is the fire one. So we got 1 vote for fire. Anyone else want to chime in?
Okay, Fire Floof.
All right, they're coming
very cute.
up. Right here. Okay, here
I love
are our starter Pokemon. What the fuck is that thing on the right?
Yeah. It's the Angry Bird.
No, the blue one.
Oh, the blue one, that's Gekwa. That's
Is
the
that-
water type.
Is that like a salamander? Wait.
It's a gecko. It's a gecko.
Gecko.
It
Okay,
looks
okay.
like a snot rocket that some 10-year-old just launched down the street while he was riding his bike.
Compare that to the Angry Bird, I prefer it, honestly.
It's Geico.
Geico. It's literally Geico, the logo.
Yeah.
Well, this is not saving me any money.
Is it not?
This is...
Why not?
Wait a minute.
Empty my bladder.
Wait a minute. I'm reading the chat right now. I'm reading the chat. Is Kaylin a fan of this gecko?
Yes, he is. No, I think he's a fan of the bird. I think he's a fan of the brawl.
The bird's okay. I'm going to be honest with you.
No.
If you want my personal opinion on this, or you can say, Eric, I don't give a shit, whatever it is, I'm going to say it anyway. The only one in here I think they actually put an effort into was the middle one, the Firefox.
Yes.
Thing.
Well, I think the fandom, most of the fandom that I've seen have either been fan of the dog or the bird. The gecko has been quite minor in terms of the fandom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there's a really funny artwork that I've seen also of Brawl the bird, where he looks like freaking Kratos. He looks like Kratos. I was like, God damn, that's some within that's within 24 hours. The art community just went crazy with these.
The bird's
starters.
okay. I'm not gonna lie. The bird's okay. The fox or whatever this is in the middle, that looks like something out
That's
of
a
Pokemon.
dog. It's
a
fucking dog. Get it right.
It could be a fucking dog.
It looks like a lion.
It's a Pomeranian.
It's a Pomeranian. It's a Pomeranian
Actually,
dog.
yeah,
Look
okay,
at it.
I can see that. Yeah.
Literally is.
Yeah.
So Zen guessed the fire dog is what I'm going to choose. What about you guys? What do you think?
I think
Fire
Dill
dog.
wants the bird.
The bird? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Morgan?
What I think that you want?
Yes.
I think I'd probably go with I think I'd go with like Fire Dog.
No, I think the bird is fucking Dill's spirit animal.
Okay. Going once, going twice. I am obsessed with the fire dog. I want the Pomeranian. Give me, mine.
Okay, little puppy.
Yes, I saw the fire dog
Puppy.
and was like, I need that in my party.
I don't know what it is. I think I could. The way I see it, the bird looks like your spirit animal. I don't know why.
I will admit the bird does look funny and it reminds you of the days where I played Angry Birds on my phone.
Yeah,
You know.
Zenith definitely fits with the gecko.
Zenith fits with the bird. I think Zenith would just like the spirit animal.
I think the gecko is what Zenith would go with.
No, I go with fire dog.
There you go. So
Right. And before, so like we're all like geeking out over like, oh, look how cute these first evolution starters are, and then like watch like by the time we hit like the final evolution, the bird is basically just a giant pigeon that shits everywhere, and then Gekwa is just like a leech that just floats in the water, and then the Pomeranian is just like either Clifford the big red dog or just like a lazy pooch that just wants to look like it just wants to take a nap forever.
I think
my opinion about the fire dog Pombon, I think it's gonna go 1 or 2 is I think as Zen said, Clifford the big red dog. Or it's going to go like that dog from Undertale, which like stands on 2 legs.
Oh my gosh, wait, no, it's a dog that stands on its hind legs and it's got like boxing gloves on because it has to be a fighting type.
Oh god, the fighting type. God, it's been so overused. That's the thing the fandom are scared of in this on Pombon is that please stay on all 4 legs, please. We don't want this happening again.
I think the bird looks like something out of Zootopia. Like I can imagine if the bird was in Zootopia, it'd be wearing a suit and it's working at an office. Like that's what I see
Larry.
when I look at this bird.
Like Larry from Gen 9, literally like a full-on businessman.
Wait, what type was what's the other owl? Sorry, Rowlet's final evolution.
That was a grass ghost type, and that was Decidueye.
That's weird. I think, like, would they actually do just grass flying?
They could do. Driving my brain. They haven't done grass flying as a final evolution. for
because that wouldn't be too bad because it would resist lightning.
Yeah. Well,
just super weak to grass. Ice.
It'd be neutral to electric, but then quad weak to ice.
Yeah. Which is
what is up
fine.
with? Oh my god!
What
is up with the gecko's butt?
What?
Why are you focused on the butt?
Why are you focused on the gecko's butt?
Do you need a powder donut?
No, look at the gecko's butt. What the fuck is this?
That's its tail.
I mean,
no.
Okay.
The one on the right has like a broccoli floret for a tail.
That's its tail, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
That don't look like a tail.
That looks like a tail to me.
That dump truck.
That's literally a tail, bud. I don't know what to say.
I mean, okay, you call it what you will. The other one's got cauliflower as a tail. That makes sense.
Yeah!
It does, yes, I do. I agree with that one.
Yeah.
The one with the most normal butts in the middle.
Yeah, the fire.
Why are we inspecting butts?
I
don't know. Photo was randomly.
This is a weird conversation.
You could blame who was it?
Eric.
Where'd I get this photo from? You could blame fucking where the hell did this article come from? You can blame comicbook.com for using that photo. There you go.
I'm using Game Reform. I don't know what you're talking about.
That came from comicbook.com. Okay, so now we're getting butt emotes in the chat.
Yes, you are.
Okay, here we go. So, all right, Dale, are we jumping on this? Does this have your attention?
Do I even need to answer that question?
Yes, because you just said Pokepia wasn't up your alley.
Yes, I am jumping on this. It will be switched to exclusive, by the way. It will not be on the Switch. Yes. This game will. I double checked just to make sure this will be a Switch 2 exclusive. It will not be on the Switch 1.
Are they going to take advantage of the Switch 2?
I hope so. That's what I'm hoping. You know, the release date for this game is next year. They're not releasing it this year. Next year.
Okay.
So a bit more time in the window there.
So this comes after what was that one? That really good looking game?
Which one?
No, the one that they just announced at the Game Awards or whatever.
Yeah.
The one that blew our minds like 2 pods ago. The Game Freak game that really blew our minds. It looked like a fucking legit.
Beast of Reincarnation?
Yeah,
okay.
Beast of Reincarnation. Okay.
Yeah, so Beast of Reincarnation comes some of this year, and then this comes out next year.
Okay. All right. There we go. I'm excited for that one. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, and we'll let Dill give us the consensus.
We've only seen a glimpse of what's to come, so it wouldn't surprise me if we don't get any non-news from this game until next year when the next presents, honestly.
All right.
They'll leave it a year to cook. You know.
What did you rate before we leave here, what did you rate this presents?
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10? All right. That's not
terrible.
It
was a 4, and then Pokemon Gen 10 announcement put it up to a 6.
All right. There you go. Once again, Nintendo has gotten Dill's money.
Well,
they might even double dip because I have a feeling Dill's going to buy these Game Boy ones.
I will eventually buy JPEGs. I will eventually buy the Game Boy one, but not until Pokemon Home integration comes in.
Yeah. What if they?
I haven't bought it yet, so that's for that reason.
What if they never do it?
Then I'm not buying them.
All right, we're gonna hold them to that. We're gonna hold them to that, people.
Yeah.
Now you can't cheat and get away with it with the gift card like last time.
That was only for the DLC for Pokemon Legends here. Don't get that wrong.
You can't cheat and be like, I didn't buy it. I got a gift card.
Here's the thing, though. My birthday is like in 2 weeks. What if I get a Nintendo eShop gift card? That's like exactly £20. What am I supposed to do? Not use it?
You can't buy these.
Oh, he's right. He's right.
He can't cheat.
As I said, though, I'm not buying them until home integration comes into effect on them.
All right. There you go. Yes. See, he was already going to cheat against. He was already going to go against his word because he was like, "What if I get a gift card and then I'm going to go buy this?"
You can't say no to the gift card, Eric. We know this for a fact. It's like my family keeps asking me like, what do I want for my birthday? I'm like, just get me Steam gift cards, done.
We'll use that as the last question here, and the chat can chime in on this. How do you guys feel about giving gift cards as gifts? How do you feel about it?
I used to hate it, but now that I'm like older and don't need as much stuff, I'm like, give me all of them. Give me all the gift cards.
I say
I don't exactly feel comfortable with the idea of giving gift cards, but at the same time, though, for myself, I like having like the freedom to choose what I want.
Yes, exactly. And like my family doesn't know what a lot of them doesn't know what I like and everything. Like they know I'm into gaming, but they don't know what to get me gaming wise. So I just tell them, just get me a Steam gift card, and then I'll wait for a sale and I'll use that gift card on like freaking all my wishlist games. Done.
I'm getting to that phase now in time where I don't necessarily know what to get somebody.
Yeah.
Like Pow and I genuinely make a genuine effort to get a nice gift for somebody, right? Like we go and we look and we try to find something that we find. But genuinely, it gets to the point where I'm like, I'm not sure what to do. Like I don't have any ideas. They haven't said anything, et cetera, et cetera. So like example, my sister-in-law just had her birthday a week ago. And we always we try to do, Pow and I try to get, generally a nice gift for her. But like this year, I didn't know what to do. I was like, man, I'm out of ideas. So we went to, now I think this is where these might work out pretty well. And you might be on the fence with this. I went and we bought her like a spa, like a gift card for a spa. Right. Okay. Now, rather than going to a specific spa or whatever, it was like a service. Like you go to this website and then like a bunch of different spas like register with the service or whatever. And then, she can pick whichever one she wants that's in the price point of the gift card, and whatever she wants to spend outside of that. So that I think was like, okay. I'm like, okay, we're buying her a nice day at a spa or whatever. And it's like, okay, it's a gift card, right? But like, we genuinely try not to just go like, get the $10 Starbucks or whatever, or the gift card, the Starbucks gift card or the Amazon. We try to avoid those kind of things. Now, I will say during the holidays, I do buy like those multi-packs of Starbucks gift cards where you get like, $40 and they give you 4 $10 ones or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I will buy those because if I go to a party or something, or I go to a dinner or whatever, and there's someone there that I know, but I didn't actually plan to get them a gift, I have, you just whip one of these out of your pocket and you're like, oh, here, Merry Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like last minute kind of ideas, but genuinely we try to get, legitimate gifts for people and try to put some thought and effort into them. But I was wondering what people's thoughts on gift cards were, because Pal's kind of on the fence of them too. She doesn't necessarily like to do it.
Yeah.
Because I know there is kind of an argument there is like, are we putting thought into this? Yada, 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 by doing a gift card, or is it more like, oh shit, we forgot, let's get a gift card.
Well, my boss was like gonna get me an Amazon gift card for my birthday. Because obviously like I told him that I was looking into getting new monitors and everything like that. And he was going to like help towards the funding to it basically by getting me an Amazon gift card. But then I brought the news soon that unfortunately my mum's just got me an early present and bought one of my monitors, and I'm buying the other one after on the next payday. And he's like, well, that fucks up my plan then.
This was your boss?
Well, my boss and the team leader at my work.
You should have told your boss. You could have been like, you could just give me an extra hour or two on my paycheck here and, put towards the monitor.
Unfortunately, he has no power over that.
He can't just mark you for a couple hours of overtime and help you out.
He gets a supply of hours from his boss, so he has no say in that. Unfortunately, that's the whole
it's
corporate
all fixed or whatever
window, anything like that. But my team leader, they've got me like a bunch of different things, like the neon sign there, the Deadpool clock up there, and everything like that. And even they are like, I don't know what to get you now. I've got you so many different gaming things you put up now, and I'm like, just get me a gift card, done.
And it's hard too. It's genuinely hard because people's like interests change too over time as they get older, Yeah, it's like
true.
People's interests change. Like, what do I do this year? Oh, I got you all these like Nintendo knickknacks. Oh, I don't have a Nintendo anymore. Yeah. All right. That is it for today's episode. We had some Resident Evil Requiem. We had Jump King. We had, Kingdom Hearts, some Elden Ring, a Pokemon Presents.
Yes.
Next episode is slated for the 21st.
Yeah.
So we will see
which
you
I
guys
should be
then.
able to make because
It's Dill's birthday.
The day before.
What are we going to get Dill for his birthday, guys? Let's just give him a bunch of gift cards.
Just give me nothing. I'm already satisfied with getting the monitor for my birthday, so I'm good there.
I will buy you HDMI cables. There you go.
I have tons of HDMI cables. Fuck off.
DisplayPort cables. All right.
I've got tons of those.
I have tons of them too. I threw them all away. Well, I recycled them.
Yeah, recycle them.
! Social media, get you all the links to the Well, TikTok is still up and running, but we kind of just upload there on a regular basis. We don't really promote it anymore, but you can catch us on Instagram, YouTube. What was that?
More shelves for the wall. That's what Davey just
more shelves for the wall.
Shelves.
I could do that. There you go. And drill bits because Dill's a handyman now.
I've got drill bits. I'm fine on drill bits.
All right. So yeah, ! Social media, that gets you to all the social sites, the Instagram, the Twitter, the YouTube, all that good stuff. Go ahead and check that out. Again, we are back the 21st. Is that what I said?
Yep.
Yeah. 21st. We're back on the 21st. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. This has been Good Friends, Good Games, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.